Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie Shenanigans. Yeah, we weren't kidding this time. We are very excited to have you guys joining us. We are currently missing Lauren. She's just running a little late. She's just going to barge in here, and my hope is that she just throws confetti as part of her entrance. But I don't want to set up too high of an expectation.
Wish it, want it, do it.
But anything less,
it will be disappointing.
Lauren?
The door just slowly opens.
I was really hoping that he was going to say that she barges in and then just
kicks it.
Sorry, guys, I'm so late.
And shenanigans.
So she will be joining us a little bit later. But we're going to just jump right on into it. So, without further ado, feel free to sit back, relax, and grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans!
Yeah.
I forgot how to operate the 6 buttons I'm in charge of.
We have to finish the story.
The story.
It's so sad. I have an entry in my notes where I wasn't here.
Previously, on the Obsidian Winds journey,
You were there.
you find yourself sailing upon a skyship into the Frost Wilds. After about 2 days of travel or so, catching up with a few people and chatting about recent events, you eventually landed and said goodbye to the crew of the Snowbreaker, along with Victoria as well. We decided to stay on the ship in a space that's a little safer, and the DM has to do less work now.
Tired of lugging around anyways.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! Meeting up in a glorious tent just outside of the landing zone was Bobby's shop, Bobby's Oasis, where you were greeted to the ostentatious and dramatic Bobby. Forming a pretty quick connection with this man. You were treated to not only some magical items, new magical items of purchase, but also to a duplicate potion that was created, bringing you up to, I believe, 4.
Let's see.
And then we put all our eggs in one basket.
In my inventory, I see, this many.
4. And, well, we'll come to the party kind of wishing they didn't really have to leave the space they were in after picking Bobby's brain about beholders and whatnot. They braced themselves, went back into the cold, and proceeded to head underground. After an hour or so of travel, officially came to Hovel Hollow. Hollow indeed.
Hollow reception.
As most, if not all, the civilians of this space were turned into statues. But not just any statues. These statues moved in unnatural ways, jarring, almost as if they were pretending to continue their lives.
Can I say, after that, on my TikTok, Instagram, so much Doctor Who of the Angels started popping up on my feed, and I was like, what the fuck?
It's listening.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
Stealthily, quietly, sneaking your way through this space, Frognan had the idea to head towards the cabin where his past mentor once resided on the outskirts of Hovel Hollow. Making your way over to that space, Rangwin and Frognan decided to take point, heading up to the cabin itself, finding one lone statue sort of playing with the broken remains of another.
Oh. I thought they were like holding them.
No, they were like shattered on the ground, and they kept picking them up and just dropping some of them.
I imagine like a dead lover.
Yeah, that's kind of what I pictured as well.
I can go into a little bit of lore of what was happening there, but
Yeah?
Tell us.
Right now or later?
Find out? Okay.
they were very close friends, and when that one died, the other one didn't know what to do, so it just stayed.
Playing with
Huh.
Creepy.
They almost
It was
experience
horrific.
emotion. It's like almost. So
The whole experience was
Almost
horrific.
feel bad about.
maybe.
Blowing that thing's brains out.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Frognan, unable to keep himself just quiet enough, this lone statue lunged at him, striking him in the stomach, and the claws petrifying him. Not before he was able to create some distance and turn to stone in front of the visage of those remaining behind. Kylus quickly rushing up, tapping Frognan, and now being an object, bringing him into the ring. Coming back out a little bit later and joining the fray, Rangwin getting cornered, was able to overall dodge all the attacks, remaining unpetrified as Nesta and Kylus broke into the room, Kylus delivering the final shot and killing this gnomish statue. The party not really sure what to do next and suddenly realizing all of their antidotes of petrification were with Frognan.
Stupidest fucking thing.
It was time.
Ironically, are now stone.
It was time to science buddies. You guys decided to set up shop here,
Right.
creating a bit of a barricade in the sliver of the wall that you guys had narrowly made your way through, creating a bit of protection for yourselves. And you got cooking. Party taking turn watching. One singular statue slightly making its way down here, but not really, or seemingly not aware of your presence, eventually left, making its way out. And Kylus and Nesta bonding over some mom issues and venting some frustrations that they had. Nesta also revealing a little more information to Kylus about his mother.
She is a sigil.
Finishing the final potion and feeling a little worse for wear, decided everyone's going to rest a little bit longer. See if you can't get a little bit of that energy back. And as we dive further into the deep blue central gemstone that is part of this ring, we come into a space where Frognan is inhales for the first time. A warm and temperate environment immediately fills the skin, or covers your skin, embraces your lungs. You smell immediately that scent of petrichor, that bit of rain just after it has finished. That first bit of rain filling this room. Kylus, at first glance, what does Frognan see inside the ring?
Hey, Kylus. What does he see?
Let's put my DM screen out here.
What does?
Yeah, here, hold on.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I'd say as you come to, your feet touch down on marble.
I hate it.
Sensing life in here, slowly gemstones start to light up the space that are floating in the air. Out in front of you, a fire comes to life and starts crackling. Illuminating the space some more, you can see a massive bookshelf spanning the wall. Hundreds and hundreds of books filling the space.
Give me the ring.
I just hear like a whisper from the ring, and I'm just, my precious.
Black speech.
Immediately kind of off to your right
Thank you.
is a large kind of spun tornado-like statue that is clear, it possibly crafted, it looks like, and it is filled top to bottom with every type of booze you could imagine.
It's like a bar centerpiece.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Oh my god. No wonder you're always having fun.
Yeah.
It is the most stocked bar in the fucking land.
Just to the right of that is kind of like a
Dude's glamping.
Yeah. Like a bar with some cabinets, and you can see different glasses in there. At the top is like a large bowl with some water poured into it currently. And next to it is a glass carafe with some magical sigils in it.
Just watch that smile as he said sigil.
Frognan, as you're kind of taking in this space, you also start to feel yourself rotating ever so slightly.
Weird.
And your feet are off the ground right now.
Oh, I think to myself, down.
Landing on the
Love when it
ground.
works like that.
As you kind of look out over the expanse, as you turn around, to the right of that table is another doorway leading somewhere. But the marble comes to an abrupt end. And it drops off into what looks like the night sky. Just open air. Rather than looking up like the stars, it feels like you're in them right now. And off in the center of that, you can see just a bed floating out in the stars.
Okay.
I'd say that's
And then
what-
the door is after the bed?
No, it's still on the marble, the door.
Okay.
Everything stops. This room ends, the walls come to an end, and it's just out in the sky.
Interesting.
And as you look up, the sky continues upwards. There's no ceiling in here. It looks limitless, the space. And there is a large tree floating from a piece of earth in the sky, a plum tree that is, if you're standing like here, it is growing down towards you.
Like the top of the tree?
Yeah.
So it's growing up.
So it's like upside down.
Yeah, it's like growing upside down.
Oh.
I want to point out real quick that there is no text on his screen right now. That was all from right there.
Homie's painted that in his imagination.
that shit lives there.
Those are some long
Yeah.
drives you have.
So you see, you have the last wall. There is a large desk with a bunch of sketches on it, and then that wall is lined with instruments, with a nice little bench that you can sit down on. In front of the fireplace are two large ornate chairs with a chess set in between it on a table. And one more door just past the desk.
Is the chess set fresh?
Yeah, set. No pieces moved.
Because you've never had anyone in here but you
And
until now.
on the desk, there's just a little plant.
Okay. Interesting. So being in a super cool place, but also having my last memory being begging my friends not to kill my family. I'll take a second, try to control my breathing, and immediately I take in the space. Is it? I mean, I gotta imagine. I'm smart enough to put two and two together, right? Plum, the wide, airy frickin' expanse, unknown invaders.
No confetti like I called.
Yeah.
Did you
Yay, hi
run?
Lauren!
Could not bring confetti.
Three.
I predicted your entrance would have
And
confetti.
shenanigans!
Yes.
We're jumping into the ring, so we're focusing
I'm
on.
just getting my bearings in the ring
Yeah,
right
Frognan
now.
just got the description from Kaius.
Yeah.
It was a good
Bring it
description.
up.
So I'm gonna
Feel free
once
to set
over.
up, get
Bring
ready.
it
You're all
on.
good.
I'm gonna once over where I am, and for as beautiful as this is, my first thought is, how do I get out of here? And the first.
You have a couple doorways that you've seen currently.
Yeah, though the first idea that I have actually is potentially using the water as a scrying pool.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna head over there
All right.
and inspect the water and inspect the glyphs that are on. What did you say? The pitcher?
Yeah, it's like a crystal carafe.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna inspect the water and the carafe.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Yeah. For you, Dom. Anything.
He's so careful.
17.
17. Reading through these glyphs, each set of different glyphs are essentially a different beverage.
Nice. Oh, so cool. It's a smart home.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there you have no idea.
Nice.
What were the three that were in there again?
It was.
There's water,
coffee,
coffee, and tea.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You imagine once activated, it will just fill the craft with whatever it is you're requesting of those three.
no time like the president to start doing drugs. I will ask for coffee.
The crystal clear water starts to turn a little brackish and starts to bubble immediately within that space, and then the bubbling ceases and you have a carafe of hot coffee.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll just sip from the carafe.
No, it's perfect temperature, but maybe, I don't know, how does Kylos normally drink his coffee?
It's piping hot.
Bitter?
No.
I'll prestidigitate it a little bit cooler. Actually, I'll prestidigitate to make it an iced coffee.
One thing I forgot, as you sip and look up, there is a large painting on the wall of a kingdom floating on a piece of land in the sky, and a large waterfall flowing out of seemingly nothing into a large lake on this piece of land.
Okay.
I was
So,
expecting like you as like an
yeah.
I know, right?
And
Just a
it's
painting of
titled
Kylos.
it's titled Arrowmere, the Kingdom of the
write it
West.
down, write it down, write it down.
The kingdom of what?
Kingdom of the West.
Kingdom of
Arrowmere.
Lord.
Okay. So I'll be sipping my coffee. Seeing that was not a scrying pool.
Yeah, it seems like the water in the bowl is just water.
Yeah. I will instead start wandering towards the closed door.
Okay.
Closed door scares me though. So I'm going to cast Detect Magic before I do.
Okay. This entire space is insanely magical. It is. You are assaulted with the visuals of conjuration magic.
Good job, you played yourself.
Yeah. In terms of anything on the door, not
No.
really anything beyond the conjuration present
Okay.
within this entire space.
Okay, I'll sit for 10 minutes until my Detect Magic goes away because I'm a little overwhelmed.
Which, in terms of visuals, conjuration magic is depicted as a green aura within this world.
What's the range on that?
I think 30.
It's 30 feet.
You might get a few other pings, depending on what you want to do with it.
Okay. Which door were you going towards?
The one, there's 2 doors?
Two doors. One on the desk side with all the instruments, and then one on the drinking side.
I'll go towards drinking side first.
Drink side. Okay.
Just to pick a direction.
All right.
You open the door, massive closet.
Okay, so I'm
Probably-
definitely in Kylos' ring.
Probably like immediately within your eyesight, hundreds of outfits.
Dang.
It's all the same
Yeah.
outfit.
Amazing.
No, it's not. Not Barney Stinson. Tons of jewelry. You would note one piece of missing jewelry, which you possess yourself. A little clasp for your cloak.
Yes. So I'll just finger through real quick. Grab some head ornamentation. Grab a couple of rings. I'm just
Necklace, a
gonna,
bracelet.
Yeah, all this jewelry up.
Okay. I love this. I love this Froggian anxiety of like, okay, I gotta figure out how to get out of here.
Put this hat on.
Help me think better.
On the offhand chance this isn't Kylos' place, we could use the money.
Just comes out like you just
Robbing
had a party
me?
in a theater dressing room.
He's robbing this person. Doesn't know that it's you.
Feign some ignorance.
And then I'll start heading towards the other door.
Okay. Walking over to the other door, you do note that that potted plant is giving off a bit of a different aura.
Ooh, yeah. What school?
Enchantment.
Okay. I'll give that a little bit of a birth. Birth?
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 11.
11. Okay.
And nothing. Shit.
I just feel like I gotta update your,
Yeah.
your thing.
Head towards the other room.
Okay. You swing the door open.
Beautiful bathroom. Large, just marble tub with a big window, like looking out into the endless sky as well.
All right.
You
Well,
never leave.
that's also not where I'm looking for, but I'll start running some water.
Hot water starts filling the tub.
Yeah, while it's filling, I'll go keep exploring.
Frogman's way of dealing with anxiety, just running up the water bill.
I
Okay.
need white noise.
I gotta import that across realms.
All right, so looking for a place out. Knowing
As
that
you come out of that room,
Mhm.
the potted plant, there is nothing in the pot anymore.
You're about to get aliened.
The plant
Fucking
or whatever
great.
was in there is gone.
How much is it worth it to burn spell slots on just a fun little adventure?
When my fightable holder.
Right.
Totally up to you. Do it though.
I will.
Kind of tracks that Frogman would.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I will go to the empty pot,
Mm-hmm.
and I will start casting ritually magic mouth on it.
Okay.
With the trigger, if a plant reappears, or if something reappears in the pot, anything reappears in the pot, I will say, "Look behind you."
Okay. Okay. I see what you're going for.
The spell
You-
or cantrip?
It's a ritual spell.
You focus down, pulling out your book, sit down in the chair and scoot forward a bit, begin casting and prepping this before you feel a little tap on your shoulder behind you. Turning around.
There is a little, kind of looks like Groot, with like like a bramble bush hair. Yeah, it's really the only way to describe it. This looks like kind of mixed roots with like brambles everywhere.
Hi! Oh my god.
Oh, I wasn't ready for this.
I'm just watching right now.
Welcome to the Master's Ring!
Oh. You're not what I expected.
What did you expect?
Not you.
Well, it's me!
Okay, who are you?
My name's Bram.
Okay, that adds up. What are you doing here?
I serve the Master in this space.
Willingly?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always like parentheses. Just like willingly.
Wow. Okay. I'm assuming Master is Kylus?
You must be one of his friends.
I am. I'm his best friend.
Best friends?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm Frogman.
Special treatment.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's always, giving me cool stuff from here.
Like the rings?
Like the ring.
Roll something.
11.
Okay.
Sus.
I'm rolling.
One of Master's rings.
Roll a persuasion check. At disadvantage because you're a liar.
Double 16s for a 17.
Oh my God. Just this little twiggy finger just kind of extends outward, reaching for one of the rings.
Yeah. I'll take off whatever, like the biggest, the one with the biggest rock on it.
Okay, it's just a chunk of fire open.
Yeah. Look, we're both master now.
No, I could never.
Oh. Okay. Well, hey, so you're a buddy of his, right?
Yes.
Yes. As much as I love being in here, I'm trying to actually kind of get out. How does he get out? You do that to him, or he does that to himself?
He does it to himself.
So if I don't know how to, I'm kind of stuck here for a while.
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay, so I'm in a really important mission for home right now.
He sits.
What kind of defenses, magical equipment, things that could save him if he gets in trouble might there be?
In here?
Yeah,
Nothing.
nothing. So what is he doing here?
Sleep, eat, draw, bath.
Bath. So I'm running the bath. I'm drinking right now, so I need to eat, sleep, and draw.
I mean, I guess.
Hey, you want a plum?
one of Master's plums.
Yeah.
Roll persuasion check.
You just need
Starve your
someone to
servant?
enable him.
Nat 20.
Oh my god! I'm gonna corrupt my housekeeper.
If a slave, a little bit of sap starts to pour out of the little corner of its mouth. You just kind of.
Is this a form of cannibal?
I know. I just had that thought literally after I started describing drool.
I am curious.
How fun?
Cannibal.
Off from my back.
Is that cannibalism?
Kind of climbs up onto your back.
Yeah. So I'll just think up.
Yeah. You just begin to float up.
Yeah, I'll go grab a couple of plums. Toss him one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
He kind of gums it. He doesn't really have teeth.
Yeah.
And then, like, it files into, like, rose thorns. And
Is it all you ever wanted? Now, don't swallow the pit. I've heard if you swallow the pit, a tree's gonna grow inside you.
I'm not gonna comment. I don't taste anything. I don't know where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's supposed to be luxurious, so enjoy it.
Master does.
Yeah. So as I have coffee in one hand, plum in the other,
a tree on your back.
tree on my back, decked out in jewelry.
Yeah, you got a hat.
Water's running.
Water, necklaces,
The
bracelets.
steam is starting to build into this room.
Yeah. I'm not much of a drawer, but maybe my equivalent could be looking at pictures. Maybe I could get a book.
There are plenty of books.
Yeah. So I did gift him a book once. It was just for, private time reading. Where does he have his private time books?
He rolled a natural 20 on a persuasion check. I'm telling him things.
Okay, good.
Where do you keep? Oh, okay,
You're this
okay.
character. You can do whatever you want.
Bed.
Bed. Okay.
In the space room.
I think to myself, bed.
Nothing changes.
Yeah. So I just try to will myself towards bed.
Yeah, you start to
Yeah.
float on over there, flying, landing on this luxuriously soft mattress that has been placed before you.
Yeah.
Pillow.
Under?
Under.
Okay. Never mind. Let's do a different book.
What did you find?
I don't know. It was a different texture than I was expecting.
It wasn't.
Okay, maybe I'll just try again. Oh, sorry, just my imagination. And oh shit, Beth! Beth! I'll grab a blanket from bed, kind of throw it pillow fort style over Bram. Book.
Dexterity.
Book under pit.
You would notice a floating orb next to the bed.
I touch it.
Roll a
On
new
one
character.
side is depicted like the sun, and the other side is depicted the moon. And as you touch it and
It's a
spin
nightlight.
it, the entire room changes from night to day.
No, I liked it night. Let's go back to night. Okay, so book in pit, plum, carafe, decked out in jewelry, blanket on. I'll go and start taking a bath and just relax and try to take a nap.
Do you want help?
Starts floating towards you.
Yeah, well, however he likes help.
I'll get bubbles.
Okay. I'll
He proceeds to draw out a glorious bubble bath for you.
yeah, I'll take a little bath. I'll scrub a dub. I'll do some light reading.
Okay.
Eat, drink.
All right.
Yeah.
Isn't there a table full of schematics or some shit?
Drawings.
Okay.
If you want to look at them, I can tell you what they are.
Maybe after my bath.
I'm so curious.
It's the only thing that really caught my attention. Oh, drawings. What is he drawing?
Mm-hmm.
What does the psychopath that we used to hang out with draw?
Meanwhile, as we come back
That was so much more fun.
outside the room, we find the party, Nesta and Kylas, currently resting, taking some time for themselves to recover from the evening's push of finishing this potion. We have 3 individuals awake, spending time. Is there anything you guys would like to be doing?
Really quick, since I wasn't here last time, when we got into the Frost Wilds,
Mhm.
can we say that I gathered up some snow and sent it to Paula?
We made a joke about it.
Nice.
You would have received a note
Paolo.
Paula.
that essentially says, it's nearly complete. We need the purest form of cold. A dragon's frost sac will work, or an ice elemental's core.
Wants us to kill our ice dragon friend.
Or something
I'm all for
equivalent.
it.
If you find something that she's never heard of, that could be on par with something like that.
An ice dragon's what?
Frost sac.
Can they live without that?
They can have babies.
Oh, is it like their ball sack?
It's what they
I'm
use
so
to.
glad.
It's like their, it's
It's
like
what
their
they-
breath weapon.
Yeah, it's what they use to use their breath weapon.
It's how they create that attack. But it seems like if you can get something akin to that, cold will be finished.
Cold what?
I'm working on a project.
Extracurriculars.
What the fuck is that?
The cutest little
I
candy.
just wanted to check on that since I wasn't here.
Absolutely.
It's really sweet.
Is it?
It's really sweet.
Wolfgang, Ranguin, Professor. As the other 2 allies rest, so you can take Frognan out of the ring, what are you up to?
Doing push-ups.
Okay.
I have a knife out. And there's like a table, right?
It's a barrel.
Inside the inside
the
the
room?
hut itself,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just carving into the table. Yeah.
Kind of just doing like endless amounts of push-ups.
I've attuned to the Maze of Terror.
You what?
He's evil now.
Hang on. Yeah.
You attuned to the what?
Mace of Terror.
Oh, okay.
Those are some crazy words to say out
Yeah.
loud. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm attuned to the Mace of Terror. What?
That's
I
what
have the boomerang shield on, but I'm not attuned to it.
Okay. You still get the +2 from a regular shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone starts talking or making noise close to Kylos, he'll be able to hear it in the ring.
Yes.
Just so you
Mhm.
Oh, really?
know. Oh, really?
I sense some shenanigans.
Where is the ring? Is it on your hand?
It's on my hand, yeah.
Where are you?
Resting somewhere. I
He's
don't know.
sleeping.
I mean, the area's not that big, I imagine.
No, not terribly.
He's probably right over there.
Yeah, I would say from where the crevices that you walked in from to like the edge of the hut, it's probably 65 feet away. And then the hut itself is pretty small as well.
So when this attack happened, you, when you got like cornered, right?
Yeah.
Or something
Inside
like
of
that?
the hut, yes.
Okay. As I'm kind of like half meditating, as she's like carving into the knife, I'll kind of glance over at her and just, Ringwin, are you doing all right after all that?
Honestly, not really.
This is far worse than I expected, unfortunately.
That stone thing almost touched me.
Yes, and well, I certainly hope Frogman is okay.
Bubble bath.
For all we know, he's still stunned.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still petrified.
Does this
1,000.
If you don't want to,
Kind of Wolfgang stands up.
if you don't want to speak of it, tell me. But does this bring back anything for you?
No, not really. I mean, I'm not super pumped to fight a beholder. The first time I did that, I'm pretty sure it didn't go so good. But I mean, I'm in this gang with you guys, and I'm gonna see it through.
We're gonna kill this thing. It's gonna be great.
You know, I think we actually might.
Oh, good. I'm
It seems like we've done a lot of stuff.
a little worried about it. I'm glad you're more confident than I was putting on there.
Wait, what?
What?
1001. 1000.
Do you want to try remembering?
What exactly?
I don't. Not sure, but just if there's anything that you can remember from your time with this beholder, any information we get can be.
I'm pretty
helpful in the
terrible
fight
at
ahead.
this, but
Not remembering.
yeah. But I'll try.
Just gonna make our heads explode again.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be
Careful
great.
of that.
Do it.
Okay,
Let's go.
I'll try. Can I try and remember anything to do with the beholder or?
You can certainly try.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Please
what do
make me an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence.
We're here with her.
saving
That gives
throw.
her advantage because we're helping.
No, but you do feel the thumb in the back of your mind.
I have big brains, so that helps.
No, you just feel it better.
12.
12.
Damn you.
5 plus 5 to my intelligence.
That was a check, not a saving throw.
It was the
It's a saving throw.
That was
Plus
saving
5 to your intelligence?
Yeah.
That's
Rogues are proficient in intelligence saves.
She's a psionic.
Oh, it was a save.
Intelligence.
I'm not listening, never mind.
As you try to focus in, you feel like you're kind of on the edge of something there, and then it's just a gnash of teeth, and your head recoils. You, and you both take, all take 2 points of psychic damage.
Well, that didn't go great.
That was great. That was great. Did anything happen?
I didn't remember anything, but now my head hurts.
Well, you don't get anywhere from not trying.
He's
so-
right. He's right about that.
Once this beholder is dead, do you think I'll get my memories back, Prof?
Unfortunately, melding and messing with memories is not quite my chosen study of expertise. Although, thinking about it, perhaps it could be a solution to our stone problem.
How so?
Usually, at least as far as like things like basilisks go. If a basilisk turns someone to stone, you need a basilisk's blood to revert someone back. So perhaps doing something with this beholder could help those that have been petrified.
We have stories back home about vampires and things like that. And there's one story about something to the effect of where you kill a vampire and anyone that it's turned loses its vampire-ness or whatever.
Usually
Maybe.
if one's like enthralled by them.
Yeah, or I have one of the stories is also that like literally this vampire turns into someone else into a vampire, but then when that vampire is killed, they're not a vampire anymore.
Huh, interesting.
I mean, these are stories, but
Sometimes these
And-
stories have merit to them.
yeah, right? And I don't know shit about a beholder outside of the fact that I'm gonna kill one soon.
Are they easier to kill than vampires?
I've never killed either, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, no, they're probably not easier to kill than vampires. Vampires are like, our size. I think beholders are bigger.
What?
Are beholders bigger?
Yes, generally speaking, they're
Big eyeball monsters, right?
yes, the eyeball's probably about the size of 3/4 of you.
I'm big.
I remember what he looks like.
You do?
Yeah.
What's it look like? Is he scary?
Death.
Okay.
Death incarnate.
Is he scarier than the dragon?
The dragon was awesome.
And
Dragons are gorgeous.
the dragon that we rode, is it?
Yeah, that dragon was sick. The This is like gross.
Do you remember how you felt when you first met the dragon? In
Yeah.
that moment? Because that was pretty, I wouldn't tell Kylus this, but it was a little scary.
Scary, really?
The fucking giant white dragon with fucking metal all over its face.
Yeah, it was badass.
I thought we were about to get fucking eaten.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Fuck. Okay, I don't...
Beholder much scarier than dragon, if you ask me.
Context is key, I think.
Well, both situations I feel like I'm gonna get eaten, so,
I don't think they eat people.
Oh, wait, dragons or beholders?
Beholders.
Is that true? Do you know? Am I asking you for no reason?
I mean, I've got rough knowledge of...
So do they eat people?
No, I don't.
I think they'd rather watch someone else eat someone else.
Hmm.
They're voyeurs.
Huh. All right, well,
Ugh,
great.
Cannibals.
what a terrible characteristic.
Writing that trait in. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Big uncomfy.
So,
I can't wait to roleplay this later.
I know them to think... Essentially, they think themselves the...
Epitome.
Yes, epitome is a good word. Thank you, random bluebird.
there's no
They
reason.
think themselves
No,
the...
it's the canary of the coal mine.
They think themselves the epitome of creation.
Oh.
They
What's
are
an epitome?
Top.
the top, the best, the apex, as it were.
The donjon.
Compared to a dragon? No way.
I wonder what would win in a fight. What do you think would win in a fight? A dragon? Or
A dragon
beholder?
for sure.
Depends on how old the dragon is.
How old was the dragon we met?
I think he was old as shit, wasn't he?
Old enough to be an adult, I would say.
I feel like shit's usually not that old.
It's a saying.
A dragon
Oh.
usually reaches
Sorry,
adult
that's my
maturity
bad.
after about 100 years or so.
So, you think we were able to rescue? Were we able to rescue Frogland? Never mind. That was a dumb question from the start. We got that potion. We'll somehow be out of that ring through Kylus's bullshit magic. Then we'll go fight a beholder.
I don't know, it'd be a pretty big bummer if he missed out on this whole adventure. Saving his own family.
If
Frogland?
he's,
We got the potion. It'll be fine.
if he's in the ring,
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
but let's say that Kylus goes in and unpetrifies Frogland.
I think he would do it outside of the ring. Because he's made it pretty clear that he can't bring us in there, or Frognan in there, who's been asking
Right,
since we
okay,
met
I
him.
guess I was just worried about the possibility of him not being stone anymore, therefore not being
An object.
object
Yeah.
that qualifies going into the ring. So does that mean it works in the opposite, where then if he is a person, he can't come out?
I mean,
But if it seems like he's not going to be doing that in there, so we should have nothing to worry
no,
about.
it should be fine. I mean, he's going to go in there in the morning and take him out of there and give him the potion. How do you give a stone person a potion? Do you just like splash it on him?
I imagine it's just kind of a dowsing of some sorts.
Baby boo.
Give it some swishes and
Do you have to put it up to their stone mouth?
Yeah.
Or do you have to put it in their...
In their butt. She was going to say in their butt, right?
Suppository.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, she was. Do you?
no.
Do you even know?
I don't, but somehow I have a sneaking suspicion that is the incorrect practice.
I say we say that's what happens until he proves us otherwise.
I
You want
think
me to
we
roll
should
a medicine
probably
check for
give
it?
a
Go ahead.
shot.
First? You
Yeah,
got a
that's
shot first?
probably the first thing we
Tactical
should do.
medicine.
I'll hold him down.
19.
19. Yeah, you just splash it on the body.
Oh, you do? I was right. Ha! I was shot in the dark there.
Can I ask you a question?
Shot in the dark.
course.
How come you know so much?
Because I've been around for a very long time.
Because he's old as shit.
Yes.
Get it? See what I'm doing there?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you've had approximately 430 years to read and take in knowledge, you accumulate a vast amount over time.
What if I'm 400 years old?
Are you?
I don't know.
You're not.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Because changelings don't live that long.
Cut her hand off. Count the rings.
We don't?
How long do you know how
How
long you
long
live?
do we live?
How long do they live?
Average humanoid lifespan, I believe.
A bummer.
So you'll be in with Frognan, or not Frognan, excuse me, Wolfgang.
Yeah,
How old are you?
almost 40. I'm 37. Guess it's not almost 40.
I don't think you're as old as him, so I think you have some more time.
I mean, if you are as old as me, you look great, but so do I.
Thanks. Anyway, I gotta go back to my knife
What are you
business.
carving there, anyways?
It's a self-portrait.
I look at it.
It's really good.
No roll necessary.
God, what do you say to that?
Make a dexterity check with advantage because I like your spell.
Because of the chutzpah.
I like your
chutzpah,
chutzpah.
kid.
Wait, so just a dexterity?
At advantage.
Yeah, straight dexterity check with advantage.
No sleight of hand.
No.
Yeah.
17.
17. Yeah, looks great. It's actually damn good.
So, is this Effie or Renguin?
This is Renguin.
Okay.
F.
It's the Gith. The Gith.
This is the Gith
portrait.
version, yeah. You guys, I haven't been walking around in my changeling form.
But we've seen it.
You've seen it,
Yeah.
but only like the one time. Right now, I'm very much.
Monger. Albert Monk.
Yeah.
I'm not Albert anymore. I'm
I'm
Renguin.
looking at this
She's
thing.
flat butt Nesta.
Nesta does not have a flat.
I remember at some point there was some
I
talk.
totally forgot
There
that
was some
whole
talk of
thing.
butts in the last. It was another part that I caught.
It's canon now. Remember, you tried to slip through the hole, and you.
I couldn't get through because of my butt. That's right.
I mean, you have said from the beginning that she's
Yeah.
got a booty.
Quite literally,
Got a
the
booty.
first episode. I just listened to it.
Yeah.
On our podcast, which you can find anywhere where you get podcasts.
Yeah.
Put that right there.
Shameless self-plug.
Anyways.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back to knifing around.
You're good with that.
Knifing around. Cut.
Can you do me next?
Okay.
As Renguin goes into a few more self-portraits of the rest of the group.
Make a roll. I don't know if it was good.
We'll find out.
I want to know if it was good.
Frognan, you currently find yourselves in a bathrobe, sitting on a chair. Your toenails are being painted right now by Bram.
I have his blanket from his bed like a head towel
Oh,
right
totally,
now.
totally, yeah.
I didn't hear any of that conversation. They were too far.
Yeah, because they were
Okay.
inside the hut.
No problem. Well, goodness. So what else is there to do in here?
Well, I don't know. Read.
Read? Yeah, I was just doing that.
Master spends a lot of time reading.
I can see why. That was enlightening.
Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
I don't understand the anatomy of it.
Yeah, I think that he might be indulging in hyperbole. I don't see how any of that could be realistic. Anyways, there's drawings, right? Not in these. I don't want to see these drawings anymore.
Master draws.
Yeah.
Not a ton, but a lot recently.
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leads you over to the table where a couple pieces of paper are strewn about. Looking it over, they seem to be, a couple of them are rough sketch drawings for that instantaneous moment where Kairos had transformed into that dark shadowed beast.
Mm-hmm.
Back when you were all flying out of the sky ship trying to catch the woman who was falling.
So, Bram, I like you a lot. Great. Okay, no problem.
That's easy.
I'm curious. He's, like I said, he and I have kind of become best friends, but we haven't known each other very long. How did he meet you?
I was a gift from his father.
His father.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I used to serve him, and now I serve Kairos. Master.
So, his father's the wind, right?
The Western Winds.
Yeah. How does the
One of the 4 winds of the plane of air.
Yeah.
The boundless blue.
So he's from the plane of air, Kylus is? So
Born and raised.
he's an air genasi, basically, right?
No. No, he's Shatterkai.
How does that work out?
His mother.
Okay. But so culturally he's air genasi, but in terms of his heritage, he's Shatterkai.
It's a bit of a mix.
Okay.
Aramir's a big place.
Yeah. So what's the deal with his mom and dad?
Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah. Has Vince still friends now?
Nope. you get a very touchy subject.
19
Oh,
for
God.
20 total.
Oh my god, I'm looking at it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
You want another ring?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give him like a nice blue one.
So his mom died a long time ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
When he was born.
I can see why you were hesitant to share that.
She didn't really make it.
Yeah.
And it kind of spiraled. The leader of the Western Winds.
Yeah.
He's still a good leader. He does what he can.
Yeah.
But it definitely created some tension for a long time, and still does.
Oh.
Still.
Does he take it out on Pete? You said he's a good leader, but so he doesn't like turn dictator or anything
No,
like that,
no,
right?
definitely not. He throws a lot of parties.
Oh, so he's trying to like drown his sorrows.
Sure.
That makes sense for what Kylus seems to do as well.
Damn, you broke it down.
Okay, well, and I mean, whenever you see him again, tell him that his friends are here for him, right? He should really open up.
Him. Oh, the master.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I guess the
I was confused. I thought you knew Rafik.
Yeah, Rafik, right? That's his name, the Western Winds.
Mhm.
So here's the other thing I'm a little bit confused about. So Kylus, he's not inherently magical, right? He gets his
He's
powers
very magical.
from his dad, though.
Well, it seems to be a bit of a mixed bag.
Okay,
I
so
think
partially
he
dad.
borrows some from his father,
Uh-huh.
but a lot of his innate abilities are from his mother.
Okay.
You know, all the darkness and the...
Is there a way that I can chat with his dad?
I don't have those capabilities.
Okay. Do you have any like cool pictures of his dad?
Yes!
Okay.
Just the roots start scrambling over to a book.
As I look up the requirements for sending.
Pulls a book from the shelf, bringing it over, paging through. You see this lavishly adorned blue genie, this djinn, sitting on a throne, silk, kind of like silk robe on, kind of revealing the chest hair a little bit.
Oh.
What color is the chest hair?
It is black. Black curling hair, beautiful goatee on. And man, if there was a camera, he's looking right into it.
Oh my.
And he's gonna fuck it.
How long have the Western Winds been alive?
That's a tricky question. Rafik or the Western Winds?
I guess both.
The position of the Western Winds has been around since creation,
Okay.
or at least that's what we know.
And what about Rafik?
Hmm.
So it's a job. The Western Winds is a job.
Mhm.
Okay.
Passed down from noble djinn to noble djinn.
And how long has Rafik been alive?
Rafik has been alive at least a couple thousand years.
Wow, that's the oldest I've ever heard.
Takes a long time to become noble.
Yeah. How does one become noble?
That I don't know. I think it's a passing of position.
Okay.
It's like an honor.
An honor. So can a Western Wind retire? Or
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay, and live a happy life after they retire?
No.
No.
They move on.
Yeah? Oh, I heard about that. What did he call it? Like an endless sea of blue.
Yeah, they become one with the cores.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a central focus within the boundless blue.
But he has he has a soul, right?
Rafik?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Does he
Souls
have,
are complicated.
Does he have power over his soul?
I don't know. I don't know what that would look like.
Okay. I'd like to keep this book about Rafik, if that's okay.
Persuasion check.
I'm rolling high, baby.
You're rolling really well.
Okay, not bad. 14.
You're the best friend, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay, I'll put that in my pack.
Nice.
Well,
I rolled a natural 1 on my insight check.
No, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I'm hating it.
Well, in that vein, I mean, I don't know what else there is to do except relax. I don't know why he leaves this place, to be honest.
If the master brought you in here, which I noticed for a second that he did, and I was very confused. He never brings statues in here. He will be back later.
Okay, how long?
Well, if he wants to come in, go out, and then come back in, it's about a 4-hour wait.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll nap. See how long it takes him.
You're getting a short rest at this point.
Cool. I'll try for longer. I want to get my Swerfneblin abilities back.
Sure.
Okay. Well, this is all pretty good. I don't really need the full size of his bed. There's like a chair at the drawing table. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a bench next to the.
Where all
Like
the
a long
instruments are
bench.
located.
You fit
Nice.
perfectly.
Well, I'll just pull whatever his any earthy liqueur from his tree and just start sipping and take a nap on a little bench.
Wait.
Bramble begins to set up your bed for you.
Oh yeah. Hey, do you want to snuggle?
Snuggle?
Yeah.
Like in the book?
No. No part of either of us will go into any other part of either of us.
You don't know that.
I was confused.
Yeah. No, it's just hanging out like friends.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Tuck in.
Snuggles. Snuggling.
God.
And we'll start taking a rest.
And your home was forever in disarray afterwards.
I'll
basically just
occasionally
ruined your
offer him some
sleep.
liqueur.
I'm just seeing the moment where they're waking up in the hangover and there's just a tiger in the fucking background. It's just
Picture
that.
it's like a layer of water across the whole thing.
Never turned it off.
Yeah.
It's still running.
Yeah.
I never turned it off.
It's creating a waterfall off that ledge now.
Switching from daylight to like nighttime constantly.
I'm maintaining it.
Coming back into this moment, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check with advantage because spunk. Because spunk.
Ew.
Not that spunk.
Dude.
I didn't do a great likeness. 5.
5. Yeah.
Chest hair's hard to get down.
Kylas, you're beginning to wake up. At this
I don't
point.
know your
No,
face
no.
as good as my face.
Is that a joke? How often do you look at yourself? You're looking at me right now. It's fine. You tried.
tired.
You tried. It's fine. I don't know why you're tired. You just woke up, but that's fine. Also, you did your best.
I love that.
You go to another 1,000 push-ups. And I do.
You wake Kylas.
All right. Well, what have you been up to?
I've done like 2,000 push-ups.
His pump is insane right now.
Pump is insane right now.
Yeah, I know.
Glorious.
I'm huge.
You can get a
Massive.
portrait done by Renwin.
Could I?
Don't look at this one.
Oh, all right.
Look at the one she did of her, though. Look at that. It's good.
Uncanny.
Uncanny.
I know how to use a knife.
Okay.
Well, should
A lot of
we?
different
You got the potion?
things.
I do.
Alright, if you reanimate him in the ring, can you bring him out?
Oh, I'm not gonna reanimate him in the ring. I don't want him to get even just a glimpse of that space.
I don't blame you. Probably destroy it. That'll Global stamp. Yeah, he'll wreck your whole place.
I will take
Wait a
him
minute.
out. And
You got a
then-
whole place in there?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I have a few things here and there, like just a few pillows to lay down on, and
Look at the professor. He's underselling it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Of course I have a place. Look at me. It's magical. It's glorious.
Ugh.
Couldn't possibly imagine it.
I don't want to. All right.
And neither will Frogman, because I'm getting him out of there.
And we can do that right now? You can go in there right now?
Yeah.
Well, fucking get him out of there. Let's
right.
do this.
Are you susceptible to seizures?
Seizure?
Yeah.
I probably would wake up at the conversation.
Is that considered being charmed?
This is okay. Yeah.
Then I would
As
say
you
yes.
as you land within this space, it is just. It is
What
just
in the fuck?
daylight. You land on the ground, and there's just water rushing past you, pouring off the side. Water is running currently, and you see, snuggling, is Bramble and Frognan curled up on the bench nearby. Some dirt has been smeared, and some leaves plucked from your plum tree placed on sheets and bedding nearby.
What in the... And he
It's kind of sunset when you stop it.
Yeah.
You catch it
just-
right in the middle.
He'll kind of fly around, turn off the bath. Move around.
You still hear the running of a waterfall nearby.
His eyes immediately dart to the bookshelf, checks something, and looks back at Frognan.
Just 2 books missing.
Okay.
We need new music.
I'm gonna pull Bram out. I'm just holding him like this.
He gets a little smaller.
Bram. What? Is that my ring? Are those my rings? Is that my jewelry? Oh my god. Okay, I'll put it down on the desk. What happened?
Chaos.
That makes sense. That makes way too much sense. How is he? Did he just...
He just started moving again.
What did you tell him?
Everything.
Maybe one of my favorite NPCs.
I almost started crying.
So you say everything. Everything.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's alright, Bram. Could never be mad at you. Mr. Nance.
He's your best friend.
No, he's not!
Oh, God.
I almost said state secrets.
Oh, God, it hurts. You have so much cleaning to do. And Mr. Nan's gonna help you.
Just mouth to the ground with the water. Just begins to suck it up. Roots begin to just absorb as much water as possible right now.
Kylos just sits down on the bench, kind of at the end of it, right by his feet, and kind of sprawls his arms out.
Okay.
Mr. Nand, wake up, please. No, Mr. Nand, we need you to wake up now.
Kai,
What the hell are you doing in here?
I don't know how I got here.
I
Must have
do.
been divine
You're
providence.
supposed to be a statue right now.
Yeah.
I stayed up all night working on a potion to free you.
Well, I have 4 more in my pack.
They were stone as well.
Oh, we should probably divide them up a little more evenly.
That would make a lot of sense, you know.
Mhm.
There's a lot of highly intelligent people in our group, and
Yeah.
I think we would have come up with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, what did Bram tell you?
Oh, he showed me around, showed me your book collection. He drew me a bath. He showed me your drawings. He offered me. No, he didn't offer me plums. I took those myself.
Kyle's eyes are just slowly drifting towards me.
I painted your nails.
Yeah, check me out. Black with little lightning sparks on them.
The lightning sparks are my idea.
Aren't you just two peas in a pod?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he did also. I want to be honest with you. We are best friends after all.
Right.
Yep. So I was curious a little bit about your dad. And he told me.
You know what? You're out. You're expelled. You're gone. Get out.
Wait, no! Counterspell.
If only it worked that way. As suddenly you're wrapped into wind, jettisoned upwards, and
And I still have the jewelry
Yep.
and the towel on my head.
100%. Whatever you were wearing in that moment.
So real quick, I imagine we're kind of like all standing around this.
There is a ring on the ground unless he gave it to someone.
No, it's
Yeah, so we're all
it's
just kind of like.
standing
Also,
there waiting.
It
Yes, so
just
you're
dawned
up
on me
by
that
this
you
point.
have a blanket wrapped up on your head. You're bald.
Gotta try this.
I didn't think about that at all.
I've seen people do it. That's what you're supposed to do with a luxurious bath.
So I imagine.
A blanket when you're the size you are would be like.
It's like a beehive the size of me.
So I imagine you basically apparate in front of us.
There's a bit of a little bit of shine from the ring and a burst of wind around you.
Good feeling's gone.
Looking at you.
Pregnant!
Frognant.
I had the weirdest past couple hours, guys.
Why do you have a 10-foot tall thing on your head?
Long story.
Wait, how long have you not been stoned?
Time's kind of weird where I just was. It felt like day, night, day, night, day, night.
Were you in the ring?
I'm gonna
You were in the ring. Yeah, you were in the ring.
run over to Frognand and Frognand, I need you to tell me every explicit detail that you saw within that ring.
Titus hasn't come out yet, right?
No, not yet.
Did you see? How nice is it?
I mean, there's like a pillow, some blankets.
How nice is it?
It's the most amazing thing you couldn't even imagine.
Fucking asshole. Yeah. Okay, you can hear me.
As
I'll
the
tell
party
you all about it.
As the party begins to go into descriptors, we will
Furiously
cut
just-
real quick back to Kylus. I just see Kylus rubbing temples and just like every once in a while from the side of the screen it's just Bramble cleaning desperately. It's like Mickey getting caught from in Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Oh, that happened. All right. So everything, Bram. Everything.
What?
He
All happened
He
so
kn-
fast.
he knows who her freak is. He knows who I am, what my title is.
I did not speak of your title, no.
Oh, at least you kept that to yourself.
It did all just fall out like a waterfall.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that. In your defense, I didn't actually plan on anyone being here, so I don't blame you, Bram.
You've never brought anyone in here before.
I know I've never brought anyone in here before.
Least of all statues that then come to life. I was out of my field.
So was I. I thought he'd just stay like that. I didn't think that he would run amok, have a bubble bath, and read about my family history. It's all right.
He didn't read so much. It was like an audiobook.
I'm trying real hard, Bram. I'm trying real hard to keep everything cool. Be all right with it.
Yeah. Your eyes haven't gone black, though.
That's great. He didn't find my journals, did he?
No. No, I wouldn't let anyone read that.
Okay, all right. At least there's that. But I have to go out there, pretend none of this happened. So, try and make a spick and span, and I'll try and get my rings back from Mr. Nand. And if anyone else pops up as stone or shows up without me, maybe don't tell them my life story.
Even if they say they're your best friend.
Even if they say they're my best friend.
You got a boss.
How many best friends have I ever had?
One.
Exactly. All right. Good day, Bram.
Master.
And scene.
As we come back out of the ring.
I'm looking you over for any like healing you might need or
No, I'm actually feeling okay. That bubble bath was really invigorating.
Bubble bath?
Yeah, I had never had one before either. There were scents, and there was warmth, and
A burst of wind around the space as Kylus reappears, ring back on his finger.
Oh, hey, Kylus, did you bring your slave?
My slave?
You know, the talking tree that...
No, he said
Giant
he's
statue
willing.
of alcohol. A giant statue of alcohol. All the times that we've had to buy drinks in a bar, and we could have been drinking for free.
That is a limited reserve, all right? I've spent decades curating each and every
Wait.
individual...
Are they
What?
good?
They're fantastic, of course I picked
Did you
them.
bring one?
No, I
Am
didn't.
Why
not
did you not bring
this
one?
time?
Oh, hey.
I've never had a bubble bath. Why
wanting to
haven't I?
collect
Why don't I get
things.
invited in for a bubble bath?
I want one of those, too.
A bubble bath?
I don't know, sure.
You
Sounds
clog
fun.
my drain with your furry chest.
Yeah, you'll have your slave clean it up. What's the difference?
No, he
God,
said he's willing.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
And also, a giant bookshelf. Kylus, we would have gotten along much better if you had led with that.
All right,
Would,
Phil.
would you...
Loan you a book every now and then, all right?
It would be
And
appreciated.
Nesta and I get bubble baths, together or separate.
you're all right.
Yeah.
Good job.
Claws against a wooden barrier.
I forgot where we are.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
we were supposed to be quiet.
The jovial energy that once pervaded the space is quickly overshadowed
Suck the
by
energy
the
out.
hollowness of this town
Real quick.
and what waits outside your only exit.
So I had some time to think, everybody. I'm whispering.
Yeah.
I had some time to think, everybody. And I'm a little bit ashamed that I didn't think of this before and I put us all in danger. But I can cause a pretty safe distraction whenever it's time for us to go.
So can I. I can also clear some space for us.
I mean, you know my book? The beings that I manifest out of it, they don't have to be my sister. They don't have to be my dad. I can make it any shape. And just
How far?
300-ish
Oh,
feet.
shit.
Before we do this, you should probably divvy up some of those things
Oh.
that you have in the bag,
Yes.
because we were.
You
I'll
have
keep
one?
this one.
Okay. So you have a bag of holding. I'll give one to you. And then I still have 2 more to give out between the 3 of you.
She's pretty quick and nimble. I think
Yeah?
maybe she should have one.
You feel like you're good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give one to you. Which one of you wants one?
I can take it.
Sure.
Okay. Give one to you. I don't know if there's an official item. I just made a custom item that's
Yeah, that's fine.
anti-petrification
Mhm.
potion. So yeah, so everyone except for you has an anti-petrification potion. If at all possible, I would love to save them for my family, but if we have to save each other, then obviously that's fine.
Right.
But you wore off.
Yes,
Oh,
you're,
didn't you?
you're back to normal and said you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So maybe if it's not life or death in the moment, maybe we can just wait on each other.
It seems like that.
You are a very smart person.
Yeah.
It seems like it lasts for about 24 hours.
Do you think that's only if we get touched by one of them,
I think
and
it's
the rest
from,
were turned by the beholder?
I think it's from these entities. Yes, I think they were created by the beholder.
So if we get touched by a stone person, it won't last forever. But if we get touched by the beholder,
Correct, but still, if we're turned to stone and then something happens to us, while in that state, it's irreversible.
Oh, like if somebody
Like
hits
if
you
I'm
with a
turned to
hammer?
stone and then my arm gets broken off, I no longer have an arm.
Okay.
If I have to, I'll put one of you in there if you get turned to stone, but I am getting you out before 24 hours is up.
Speaking of which, before we go, I promise I didn't read it yet. Book on your dad.
It's a historical document talking a bit about the position of the Western Winds and Arrowmere itself.
Oh, can I take a look at
I don't know what you're talking about, Phil. Loading a different book.
So
Quite raunchy. I think
we
you
need
liked
to
it.
go deeper. Speaking of going deeper,
Nailed it.
we need to travel further into the Underdark to find Elmirna, my mentor. Again, whatever happened to the statue we were facing?
Right. I should come clean about that. I killed them. I'm sorry.
You had to.
They were going for Ringwin, and I just acted.
I trust you.
We're going to do everything we can to try and limit that going forward.
Do we want me to try to make a distraction and we make a getaway? Do we want me to cast flying on you two non-flyers, and one of you carries me and all of us break a hole in the roof and fly out? Do you?
How long will your distraction last?
As long as it stays within range, forever.
300 feet?
Yeah,
As soon as you
Kind of be
break that
following
range,
us.
it would. But for the immediate distraction, it could work.
And any stragglers that are left, I can try and make sure that they don't hang around.
All right, then.
Is that the best plan?
I think
Do
so.
you-
Keep moving.
do you know where to go next?
I know the route that the warriors would, the Hollow Guard would take off towards,
Mhm.
but I've never been down this route.
Well, let's start it.
I can give us a little cover as we're moving out.
Okay.
Pick up a rock.
You create the distraction. I'll be the first one out the door.
Is it time?
No better time than now.
I'll
Maybe
take
my
out
spell list.
Professor,
Dark vision?
help
Did
me
you
with
get some rest?
Oh,
You got your long rest, yeah.
Yeah, I did not though. I just got a short rest.
You got a short rest.
Okay.
Help me with the barricade. There is one of these on the other side of this. One of your family or friends or one of your people on the other side of this barrier.
I'll know if I pull them away.
Can you summon it through a window?
I believe it's let me read the exact details. I believe
Yeah,
that
but it says like a point you need to be able to see or something like that.
yeah, but
Because also your dark vision will limit how far you can go.
uh-huh. But it sheds light.
You still got to see the spot first. You could do it like 120 feet and then move it.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Hold on.
If it says a point that you can see.
Mhm.
If it's just if it's just 300 feet and you don't need to see it, then you're good.
Pick up a rock. Wait, do you need to be able to see it?
It just has to be an unoccupied space within 60 feet of me to start.
I think unoccupied would specify you need to be
that I
able to
see it.
see whether or not it's unoccupied.
Can you see that far?
But that's the thing, is it's spectral. It's not material. So I think I can just move it
I think he has the most natural dark vision.
through
Yeah, he has
the
120 feet.
door, right?
Yeah, you can move it through things, absolutely. The
Yeah.
initial
So
casting,
you
I
can
think
summon
you
it
need
in
to
So
see.
I'll
here
summon
and
it
then-
inside
you can
and then just
move
move
it.
it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it shares telepathically with me any
Mhm.
information it has.
Mhm.
So,
look.
yeah.
Let's do this.
So I will summon it in the form of another deep gnome, not one of my family. I'll do it in the form of the one that attacked us.
With a little more life and brightness to their eyes.
Yeah. Look to everyone for the go ahead.
Are we ready to go?
I'll get up to you with the barricade.
Ready?
All right, and I'll send it through the door. I'd have it hover around the one that's on the other side of the barricade and start pulling it towards town.
As you move it through, you hear, Sliding through. You start to move it further and further away.
We go, 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 go.
Hate it.
Do the work. All right.
Moving. Are you guys moving quickly or stealthily?
I think fast.
Quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Quick.
All right.
Okay.
All your newfound plate mail, excluding some mithril works, you start to move through the space.
I'm keeping an eye out if any get within about 30 feet of us.
Okay.
This is non-harmful
Yeah.
distraction, yeah?
Okay.
If there's a spot where it starts to narrow and we start to move through a space,
It's like immediately going into narrowing. Like
okay,
that's the first
I'm gonna
space you're
summon
going
a fog
into.
cloud behind us
Okay.
as we go through, just for cover.
I need marching order.
Frognan, are you first? Since
I'm
you're
second.
leading.
You go
Okay,
first.
so I'll go first. And
Ringwin, Frognan.
I'm probably third now.
I'll bring up the rear.
I'll go fourth.
Sliding through the space, you come out on the other end. You see that glowing bit of this individual who's just kind of looking about, reacting as if being chased or harried. And there's just a number of these things just jerkingly forward, just trying to reach and more are just coming out of the darkness, just moving ever closer.
No, thank you.
You see the mushroom farms before you, and off to the right-hand side is where the wall continues, leading further into the Underdark.
And that's a narrow corridor, yeah?
It's not narrow. It's actually fairly wide.
Okay.
This space. It's maybe 25 to 30 feet across of a tunnel, maybe 20 feet high.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just point in that direction, non-verbally, and
all
then
start
I'm gonna
running.
try and basically, it's like in a video game when you have more speed than an enemy, and so you just try to kite them the whole time.
Sure.
While your archers pick them off or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what my spectral person's doing.
Just trying to
behind
draw
us.
as much attention. You start to see Professor with a very quick eye and your ability to count quick, fast. You're counting maybe 45, 50 statues are showing up around this singular entity.
I cast Fireball.
Roll a hit. saving throw. As you guys are starting to near the edge,
That counterspell.
Professor and Nesta, you would notice as you kind of glance over, there's about 4 of them that and start shuffling towards you guys, leaning a little bit away from the pack, but the majority of them are still heavily focused.
How?
They are slow as molasses.
Okay.
Even at full dash, they're moving 20 feet.
If they go through the fog cloud, are they?
Can you move the fog cloud?
No, it's just that one spot.
Oh yeah, this is way far
Oh,
away
okay,
at
okay,
this
okay.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have moved like
yeah.
60 feet along. Yeah.
So how far away are the ones that see us?
At this point, a little over 100.
We're outpacing them, but
Run,
they
run,
know
run.
where we're going. Let's keep moving.
You guys continue to run further down dark.
Shut up.
10 minutes. And the sounds have begun to cease.
Are there any spots where the corridor is about 5 feet or less? Or is it
Not in
always
this
wide?
area.
Okay.
It will adjust a bit, but it's not narrowing that far. This is a well-traveled path. It's an area where your warriors the Hollow Guard used to go through here all the time when they were doing patrols, dealing with any threats that would come through, stuff along those lines. So,
As we started going down the path, Wolfgang cast light against his blade of his axe.
Your pace can lessen unless you want to keep pushing.
we might slow down and be
If
quieter.
you push a little harder, I'll need a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
No, if the sounds are getting quieter, then I don't think there's any
Yeah, I
reason
think we
to
could
push
slow
harder.
it.
It's diminishing quite a bit.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's worth trying to stealth now. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm looking down at my plate. Yeah.
It's okay. We got you.
Go ahead, everyone. Roll me a stealth check.
Do I get the idea?
At advantage.
Because she's kind of sneaky. These two are the noisy boys, yeah?
Noisy boys.
Yes.
You're both-
Noisy boys.
Do I get the idea? If I make them fly, would that mute their sound?
Hold on. We actually already muted our armor. Remember? We put like leaves or
moss
some
in
shit
there.
or whatever it was in
Oh,
our
that's
armor.
true. We did make it like a straight
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah,
So we made
sure.
it
We did that.
You weren't here for it, but it did happen.
So
Yeah.
it was a straight roll.
Hey, there was your idea. It was great.
Nice. All right. So I'll check.
Ooh.
This will be a regular non-Swerfneblin.
Mm.
Oh, okay, I was like, you rolled a
Might
nat
be my
one.
best
No.
stealth roll I've ever rolled.
Same.
21.
21,
17.
17,
13.
13,
7.
7,
17.
17.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Let's
I think
go.
that's a good pass, I think.
Cass runs into a wall of plates.
Plates adhere to the wall, shatters every single one of them.
Is Victoria with us? He's just like walking through. He's like, give me the gun.
She doesn't
Victoria
show-
stays
Kicks
yeah.
Breaks his toe in that
Oh,
shot.
yeah, he went. She stayed behind.
After she almost got ganked by someone, she was like, I don't know if I should be traveling with you all.
I was gonna have her stay behind anyway, so
Yeah.
it worked out.
You all crouch, begin to move a little more quietly, moving from curvature to curvature, trying to stick to the walls as often as possible.
How impressed are they with my stealth, though? That's what I want to know.
It's up to them.
You guys are impressed.
Those leaves are working hard.
Natural 20, let's fucking go.
We're in like a tunnel, right?
Yes, it's a very wide, pretty tall tunnel. Like, this has seen work over time.
As we're walking, I'm gonna slowly just,
Walking up along the edges.
and I'll be walking upside down.
Okay,
Oh,
you were on the
welcome.
ceiling.
Seeing that, I'll give everyone a potion of spider climb just in case they want to.
Okay.
Or anyone that wants to grab one. We
I will
bought a
grab
ton.
Yeah,
I will
sure.
definitely grab one.
Why
I'll
not?
take one too.
All right.
I don't drink it. Just put it in my bag.
So yeah, so the four of you go ahead and each take a potion of spider climb into your inventory. Or no, it's just called the potion of climbing. For you. Okay, so now I have one, and each of you have one, just in case we need it.
Moving further along down the path.
I already had one.
Even though Rangwin and Frognan are up front, it's the professor and Nesta who notice it first. Way off in the distance, you're starting to see some light. Just
that?
this bit of faint bluish white light. You see this as well.
Light the bed.
Really?
Takes you all a moment to squint and focus, but you do see it, yes.
Is this anything that's recognizable in terms of hue to me?
Roll me a nature check.
With my shit dark vision, which is none at all, I probably noticed it as well.
Yeah.
21.
Because I can finally see a little bit.
Mm-hmm. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is you're familiar with this item in particular. It is a blinder bloom.
That's great.
And this is a
Really?
stationary plant or one that we pluck and use mobily?
Stationary plant, you can pluck and use it at will. If you crush it, throw it on the ground, administer some aspect of force, it will explode in a burst of light.
Gotcha.
And can cause temporary blindness if you're too close to it.
And
As you
but
get
it
a
needs
little bit,
impacts to do it?
needs impact.
Okay.
Blind,
As you get a little bit closer,
How old are you say?
you're noticing it is this large stalk that is digging down straight into the ground and directly into the ceiling. There are bulbs along this area that have blossomed and are producing these almost lily-like shaped flowers that have this faint glow off of them.
How long does this blindness effect kind of last?
A couple seconds.
Okay, so a round or two, a couple rounds.
It's like one round.
Okay.
Mechanically, it's one round of
Yeah.
blindness.
So I'll share that with everyone. So if anyone feels extra nimble, perhaps, might be worth trying
Could
to
be.
pluck a few.
Could be worth harvesting some.
Yeah, we could hold it in our bags of holding, where they're safe.
You do know you have to be delicate when plucking them, otherwise you might set one off.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'll try and
Do
grab
you-
a couple.
Come on,
Yeah.
Miss Fast Fingers, let's see what you got.
all right, let's back up.
Wolfgang kind of does this.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
I'm just on the ceiling.
You got this.
If you insist.
I'm gonna guidance.
Guidance, you get an extra d4 to the roll. Just so you know, it's the 11th.
Thank you.
23,
Okay.
26.
26, yeah. You plucking them off as if you've done this a million times before, and you flash, and you're suddenly in a forest. picking blossoms off the ground when you come back.
Did we all see that?
Only her.
We feel a
The
thumb?
Nope.
Miss that thumb sometimes.
Man, I've trained you all so well.
Yeah. Thumb?
Thumb.
Thumb?
How many do
About 5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So,
They're fragile. Maybe we should keep them in the bags of holding?
but what do we do with them in, say, a combat situation?
I think you find a way to hurl it at someone. If you, I mean, they're pretty delicate. It's like throwing paper.
It's like throwing paper.
So yeah, you find
throw it.
something with some weight to affix it to, and then a hurl.
Or even a catapult spell works pretty well too.
I don't have it equipped today.
Sorry.
Never have it
Pick up a
equipped.
stone. You give them to me?
Yes.
I pick up a stone. I put you got 5. I put 4 of them in my bag. Kind of wrap this one around a stone.
I think it would work.
Should I try it?
No, just in case there's people around.
Oh, you're so
If you see people, you can throw it.
I was gonna throw it.
Unless it's like people.
I was gonna do it anyways, but
Save.
and then I
Oh,
actually
that-
take the other ones out and I basically affix them all to stones.
You bastion of self-control recently.
Well, trying to help my little buddy out.
Yeah.
Who only has eyes for someone else. But
You're the best friend I should have.
you're damn right.
He's so healthy.
But the cool for him, you don't need him. You got me sometimes. When I
But you're
feel
mad
like
at me right now, so.
Want a cigarette, kid?
Yeah.
So I got
Go
these
some alcohol.
essentially
Ginger
5 things. Should I hand them out now or do you want to wait?
I mean, I could keep a couple in my
Here,
pack,
take 2. I'll take 3.
and then we'll hand them out if we need to. 2, I'm gonna call them blinder bloom bombs.
Certainly,
For
if
sure.
we certainly if we come across the bolters,
Not
we
items,
should
right?
probably defeat them.
No, they're not in there yet.
Yes.
Just so you know how these blooms work, you handled them. You rolled a really high nature check. Upon detonation, it's anything within 10 feet has to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they are blinded until the end of their next turn.
Nice.
I'm not good
So
against
they-
one person, but pretty good against masses.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
And I have 2. Okay. Do I have any idea where we're going now?
You haven't really traveled this far out. You stayed pretty close to the city for most of your life.
So I sending to Ilmirna, and she didn't respond most recently,
Yes,
right?
there was no response.
Okay, and we avoided most of the town, so I wouldn't have any process of elimination to know who she might be with. She didn't tell me who she was with before.
It's limited words.
Probably with her boyfriend.
I'd be proud of her if she did. At that age, get some. I messed up. Maybe we should try scrying?
Yeah, it's a great idea. I'll do that.
Or doing that one too.
Should I scry or find the path?
I feel like you might have to do one then the other, because I think you have to know where we're going in order to find the path, right?
So find the path.
Well, I haven't cast that spell before, so I
Find the
don't
path,
know.
I believe you have to name a location.
And we're trying to
Or
find
person.
Ilmirna. Would she be a location?
No,
Okay.
she's a person.
You could do locate person though, if she's
You
within
could.
range.
1,000 feet?
Or locate creature.
Locate creature within 1,000 feet.
I could do that. It's my 1/4 level spell, but
Well, no, it's for free because it's from your sigil. Maybe.
locate creature.
That's stinging across your chest.
Looks uncomfortable.
Nothing currently,
Okay.
but it's up and it lasts for a while.
Let's venture further and see if he pings.
Say once it wears off, if we don't find anything, then perhaps we scry and
We could try another sending. Unless she's petrified too, and do you have a locate object?
No. I don't have
But scry doesn't matter if she's alive or not.
Oh, I do have locate object.
So let's venture for the length of this, and then we could try that if it doesn't work.
All right.
You all begin to push further into the cavern, leaving behind a couple of the glowing flowers. within the space. You're starting to notice moss and mushrooms abundantly starting to grow within the space and glowing within here, offering a fair amount of light, almost creating the space that is rather luminescent. These mushrooms are not as large as the ones that you had found in Voxstrom, a lot smaller by comparison, but maybe a similar variant or strain. It's hard to say without getting a botanist in here.
Could I?
Good God.
Ooh, big stretch.
Oh God, it's going around and spreading.
It's spreading like fungus. Can I roll a history check on just the Underdark?
Sure.
It's like Avatar up in here.
I don't understand why I can never remember what I can technically assess. I can't technically assess history.
Perception, definitely.
Yeah, it's insight, and I
It's
believe most
investigation,
your...
history, and insight.
Oh, okay.
Tactical think.
That's
Episode 3, first tactical
27
assessment.
before I even add my modifier. 35.
Downloading History of Underdark.
You did so well, it went all the way back around. It's a natural one.
I'm sweating.
Underdark, a fictional place created up by a game called Dungeons and
You
Dragons.
get the meta definition of the Underdark.
That's when I start hitting 40.
You haven't spent any time necessarily within the Underdark, but what you do understand, there's a slew of races that call this place home. The Illithid, Mind Flayers, Beholders, Dwargar, Drow, the list goes on, Ballet, Umberhulks. You just have a list of other creatures that you remember seeing glossaries over, not in depth detail, but you know about these beasts and creatures that thrive in here. Ages and ages and ages ago, fire giants used to call the parts of the Underdark home, and it kind of pings in your head for a second. And you go back to when you guys had just walked into Hovel Hollow, and the structure of those buildings, that
Fire
bit of
giant
obsidian ruin structure that Hovel Hollow was built extending out of. They couldn't break through the rock. That was fire giant obsidian, often used to cultivate and create not only buildings and structures, but weapons as well. Hovel Hollow was built in the ruins of fire giants.
Put it in the box.
All of Hovel Hollow in the box.
those ruins nearby?
Not anymore. You guys walked about 25 minutes away from that space.
I'm about to go slay your entire population and get a piece of rock.
No, we can heal them.
Back.
We can heal them. Why does the professor want to kill everything I love?
Yes,
They'll give it to you if you save them.
That was fire giant obsidian.
This is
within
more
that
fun!
space.
Okay, I will bank that for later use.
Giants haven't been seen on this plane of existence for probably about 4,000 years.
Well, and also that stuff that we found on that little floating island
Brother
was
apparently hangs out
giant.
with
It
them.
was storm
Giant
stuff, right?
in size. Not necessarily storm giant specifically, but it was giant in size.
Okay. It was giant adjacent.
Yes.
Jason.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted my rundown of what I know of the Underdark.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of history in the Underdark. It's very much a bit of a frontier. It's wild, it's chaos. There's very little civilization that actually thrives down here. Unless you are an extremely powerful creature. Moving a little further into the space.
And to your left, that's where a bullet could come crashing out of the wall, probably, and
Right now?
start tearing into us.
A what?
This place sucks.
You do know, Professor, if you start to feel shaking in the ground, the best thing to do is stop walking.
Yeah, I'll relay that to.
Especially with a 35. Yeah, you know that.
Okay.
Dude.
Are there creatures that we can fight that are underground type things?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Why don't you just do 2,000 push-ups instead?
I already did that.
Just do another 2,000. Then we don't have to fight anything.
Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Walk and talk, walk and talk.
Actually, those bullets that people have, they have been often heralded as using their. They have a very hard natural armor, and their pieces have been used in very well-made and powerful armors throughout the years.
Some of the Hollow Guard use them.
Oh, really?
No shit.
It's really, if you get a good enough craftsman, it's excellent workmanship.
Is there a way to summon one?
Not that I'm.
I like stomp on the ground.
Maybe let's try to save my town first before we find more trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys.
Roll a strength
fuck
check.
up.
You already did it.
Wolfgang, I will literally remove your legs.
14.
Okay. Moving forward a little further.
I'm kind of like, what?
The
What-
pathway
what's for
begins
done?
to curve off to the right.
You just got new armor.
Professor and Nesta,
I want newer armor.
you start to hear something like speaking, talking voices roughly around the corner. A voice, singular, gruff, low, graveling.
I'm gonna.
It's hard to make out the exact words. You're a little too far away.
Do you have a message? Not sending, but
Clerics don't get message.
You do?
I do.
They do?
Yeah, from
Oh,
your
from
because
Magic
her
Initiate.
initiate.
Oh, Magic Initiate, that's right.
I'm gonna tap on.
Me and my high magic world.
I'm gonna tap on you and tell everyone to slow up.
Stop whispering.
I'll kind of
Actual
like
whisper.
get everybody that I'm around to stop and tell them to be quiet.
What's up?
You can-
Voices.
yeah, you can actually
Around
talk.
the corner.
I'll assume you're
Yeah.
whispering.
Oh, now that we're being quiet, there's some voices around the corner.
Fucking voices, my guy!
Are they in common? Can we tell?
It's too hard to tell. You hear sound, but you can't make out words at the moment. You're a
Am
little
I-
too far away.
Nothing's picking up.
Nothing's ringing.
Ranquin, do you want to try and see if you can scout ahead and see what this is?
Okay. And then, okay.
Speak up, people.
You got this. I believe in you.
Remember the podcast.
Do you want to see if you can scout ahead?
Yeah.
we go.
And I want to do my little psychic connection.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to be invisible?
Yes.
Done.
You are invisible for an hour.
Guidance.
Or until you attack or make someone...
Oh,
For
and
1 hour, I'm connected to these three.
Okay.
I'm
Tell
also
them
going
that
to give
The thumb
you
presses into your
a
mind.
potion of comprehension. So if you drink it, you can understand any language.
Whoa. Okay, I'll drink it.
Cool.
All right.
And I'm also
Go ahead and-
invisible, and I'm flying
Oh, that's
with
true.
my fly
Wow.
shoes,
Click.
so
All right.
that I'm not making noise.
Flight
Wait,
in
we
the
should
air,
make sure-
invisible.
It works. Can you say something in Gnomish?
Yeah. Is it working?
Yeah.
Is what working?
I'll switch to undercommon. What about now?
What? I don't know what it. Everything.
You're so
It's-
cool. Go on, get.
It's interesting. You're hearing the change of words. They're different words, but you immediately understand what they're asking. It's not like it's translated for you. You just get what they're talking about.
Cool. Yeah.
I'll speak in primordial. Can you believe how flat Nesta's ass is?
How dare you?
She just slaps Kylus.
Comes out of the invisibility.
You son of a bitch!
Hey,
I blew our cover.
It says that you break out of invisibility if you make an attack or cast a spell. Slaps a
Slaps
free
a free
action.
action. That's true.
Different category.
That is true.
Keep
I
mine,
do.
baby.
Keep mine, baby, working all day.
Shit's
Where did that
canon,
come
bro.
from?
All right.
If
Please roll me a stealth check as you're moving forward.
At super duper mega advantage.
At
No
elven
super duper
accuracy
mega
advantage.
She's just able to be in the line of sight and still ride a stealth
Dirty
check.
20.
Dirty 20.
And their perception sucks. because
Wait,
of
did you
this,
add
so.
guidance? She said guidance.
Oh, you said
She
guidance?
said the word
Mhm.
guidance. I
Yeah,
heard
I
it.
did.
Yes, I remember. Ooh,
24.
That's a 4. Boom.
Money.
Floating around. You see. How far is your dark vision? I think it's
Well,
60 feet.
It is 60, but then didn't I have a thing that made me better?
Brittany had
My-
shared it
Oh,
before.
your rogue's mantle
My rogue's
increases it by
mantle.
another 60 to 120. That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
Good looking out.
I didn't share it today.
As you come around this corner, you see this opening that has a bit of lichen moss that is also giving a bit of a glow to the space as well. Seeing shadows move about, normally that rogue's mantle increasing that sight, you see this pale-skinned dwarvish individual, thick white beard, currently atop a familiar beast, one of those insectoids that used to spit acid.
Ankeg?
An Ankeg. Currently riding it, sitting atop it astride, and has cornered a group of gnomish individuals. 3 of them stand out there, 2 of them with blades out, another one perched on a rock with arrow knocked, and a number of other younger gnomes, women, children, some men as well, currently huddled and covering, leaning over a stone body, a larger body, seems to be drow in form.
It's clobbering time.
And that's where we're going to go to break.
Say my mama, my mentor, my grandma.
Yeah, grandma. All right.
Mentor ma.
Well,
Mentor,
we will pick up back there momentarily.
Nice.
We'll see you guys soon.
Let's fucking wreck it!
Stay tuned.
I'm gonna wreck it!
This is your secret Santa.
And welcome back. Now, we left off with Ranguin moving a little further into this cavernous area and seeing a bit of a picture before them. Maybe a hostage situation. Either way, this space seems hostile in nature. Floating into the space, you hear an unfamiliar language, but the potion kicking in gives you the full intention behind this individual's focus. Riding atop, you hear a gruff voice break through. Don't make this any harder than it needs to be. You all come with us, and we'll go a little further into these caves. Pointing out a war pick. You see a number of individuals who are dressed in kind of military garb. One of them stepping forward, blade out. Actually, hand behind the back, blade out to the side. A familiar stance. You've seen Dobbledan take this stance before.
This is one of the deep gnomes.
This is one of the deep gnomes, yes. There's another one who's off to the side who is in a similar stance. One up on a rock who currently has a bow in hand and arrow knocked, and they seem to be at a bit of a standoff.
Okay. I'm going to relay all of that information to all 3 of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, look, I'm floaty and invisible. I think that the body they're all around is your friend, the drow lady. Do you want me to go right for her?
You get to her. We'll take care of the Dorgo.
We are not going anywhere.
Out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Kind of looking at you guys.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Up from up above, I
Okay.
Have you ever felt your skin melt off your bone before?
and you see me.
So
I start-
I'll cast message to you.
You
to,
hear the
to fill
clicking
you
of the
in on this.
on-keg.
They're saying this to the gnomes?
Fuck
Yeah,
are we
this
doing?
is all happening right now.
I'm starting to walk forward on the
I guess
ceiling.
you're fighting. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I also am.
Moving a little closer in.
I'm
Get you two about
floating.
there. You're up on the ceiling. It's about a 15-foot space above you.
I kind of like look at you. You're still there, and he's still there.
Yeah, we're moving in.
I turn and I just start.
Yeah.
Fight. Okay.
Running
all
in?
right.
Yeah, I'm running in.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Cool.
All right, it's time.
All right, running into the space.
I want a surprise round here.
I'm going to be, well,
'Cause I'm
like,
gonna-
I'm
With
going to
your
be
nat
floating
20.
around. I'm going to be making my way towards, what's her name?
Ilmirna.
Elmirna.
I'll allow
While
you. So we're gonna go into a surprise round. These people did not know you were present, so we will go into that. Where all of you are going to get a round to act.
Okay.
They get to miss a round.
Yay!
I need to move to new music.
We need to go to battle camp.
Yes, sir.
Let's finish this in one round. Jesus, my hair is real curly.
So I will need initiative rolls though, because we will follow initiative order.
You have advantage.
You have advantage.
Advantage, Wolfgang.
Nice.
You
So
always have
do
advantage.
I didn't do
Once I
much better.
see. Okay. Frogman.
14.
Whew, nicely done.
Oh wait, we're doing
15.
12s.
15.
Yeah, this is your rule.
God. 10.
10. Damn, you guys are getting good numbers.
7.
Okay. That's not bad. On a d12?
5.
That's not as great.
I rolled a 1.
11.
11. I think that's one of the highest ones Wolfgang's gotten.
it is.
Okay.
Right, we'll go last.
We are going into a surprise round. Start of the round. Nesta, you're up. Frogman, you're on deck.
Is this the guy here?
Yes.
Okay.
As you all kind of burst around the corner, you see him kind of rear back, the Onkeg's front legs kind of kicking up further as they turn around, war pick in hand, looking at you.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
All right. Wisdom save.
Yes.
That is a 9.
Fails.
Let me see.
Oh, I might just waste this fucker.
I have advantage on saving throws against spells. That's only an 8.
Also fails.
All right. You see him kind of.
Nice. And
Seize
then
up.
Bonus action.
bonus action, I'm going to cast.
You can't cast another
Nope,
spell.
shit, you're right. Bonus action. Thank you so much. Sorry.
Okay, it's been a minute.
It's been 1 minute. Hold person.
Minute.
No. I take it back.
So the bonus action you can do would be here. So harness divine power if you want. You can do steps of night if you want. Those are basically your options.
Gotcha.
Plus movement.
Yeah, I'll give myself a Steps of Night, because we're in dim light.
Yes.
I'm gonna give myself a flying speed, and
Okay.
I'll pull out my wings and hover forward a few steps, and I have a new mini with wings.
New
And
How far would you like to
she's
go?
gonna hover around here.
So you're still in the air.
Yeah.
But you're kind of floating out there. You are like right up at the ceiling with where that spot is located.
Yeah. That'll be
Okay.
my turn. Thank you.
Frogman, you're up.
Nice. I will sprint forward.
Wolfgang's on deck.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
As you bump into something,
Invisible wall.
colliding into not a wall, it felt physical,
Like a being.
like a being, and you hear.
Okay. Got you. Okay, so as I bump into them, I am instead going to right there, Well, that's gonna change what I'm doing. Do I have fairy fire? I do not. God damn it.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in the meantime, can I have my web shape? There we go. I will cast web. Oh, sorry. I'll cast web right here.
There goes your cool.
On top, so hopefully not only will it entrap them, but it'll hopefully at least show a bulbous kind of shape where things might be.
Turn off that. Wait.
What type of save is it?
Dex.
Oh,
Seems
weird.
so dark now.
Oh, it's because the
Oh, yeah.
current lights are on.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the. First one's a 15.
First, my DC is 17.
17
That's how it's supposed to
DC.
feel.
God, how is that?
I have my +1 grimoire. I have 20 intelligence, and I'm just fucking good.
You're just fucking
now.
good at what
I'm
you
level
do.
7 now.
Okay. That one fails.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Please.
That one of them does get a 17.
Okay.
Four?
That one gets. Ooh, God, garbage. Doesn't matter. And then the other one.
What you gonna do?
Fails with a 12.
So I get 3 things when I just randomly cast.
Restrained, right?
Restrained, yes, and they have to spend their action to attempt to free themselves.
Okay.
So I
will-
got 3 of them in one save.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the third restrained.
Thank you.
And then. Okay, one can surmise that.
Oh, jeez.
Covered in webs, but still invisible. Ah, you get it. You get the idea. It's writing.
I should have brought my tack today.
Yeah, you're tucky.
That's
Oh.
another onkeg, or is that something
Seems to resemble the shape. Yes. Another rider.
It's turning into a bigger fight than just some guy on a god. Okay.
It's like they're all invisible or something. Failed. Failed. And failed.
But potentially a rider is free. Okay. So that's my action. And then bonus action 10, 20. Would you say this gets 30 from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah.
30. I will try to telekinetic pull him off of his onkeg. Strength save.
Which I auto fail, because I'm paralyzed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
person.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say prone, because they're paralyzed.
Great. Nice. Let me give him a paralyzed ring.
What's the radius of web?
Radius of web, so it's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah. So it also catches up on the ceiling up there as well, because it's a 15-foot high ceiling. So that area up here is difficult terrain, and you risk restraint.
Nice. So don't go through that, y'all. Okay. And then lastly, I'll shout. Lastly, I'm gonna shout out. This is Frogman Dirtfist. We're here to rescue you.
All right. Wolfgang, you're up.
So, this looks like it's further than... How far do you think this dude who's laying on the ground is from me?
25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet or so.
45?
Yeah.
Not 40?
Not 40.
Oh shit! Because I cast web, your invisibility just dropped.
You become visible.
Fuck!
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah. But I did shout out that we're friends. So.
Yeah, you did.
How
That's okay, I
does
think it was
jumping
worth
work
it.
in this setting?
You can jump up to a distance equal to your movement speed. So you can't exceed 30 feet within a turn. This is not a bonus action jump game.
Ooh, earns.
Okay, that invisibility got us this bonus round, so it's still worth
Yeah,
it.
it's not going to do what I want it to. Okay. There's one of these guys. Would I be able to get to one of those guys that's webbed on the edge without entering the web myself?
If you have a weapon with reach, you need a weapon that has at least 10 feet reach.
So no matter what, I have to get dirty
Yeah.
to make that happen. Okie doke.
Well,
You wouldn't be able to hit that onkeg?
you could get the onkeg.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, you can get up there.
Kind of rushing up to that thing,
5, 10, 15, 20. And you can swing.
and I'm gonna
You're at advantage.
with my axe at advantage, which would be advantageous. 18.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And smite if you want to.
It's my party, and I'll smite if I want to.
Paladin's here.
2 of those.
Couple of those, couple of these.
Few of those. Few of these.
You smite with your heart, not with the recipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna smite.
Just a dash of that.
So yeah, Wolfgang will
Chef over here.
run up,
Chef class
Just-
smite.
Yeah.
bringing the axe down, and as he connects, you see the same usual
Oh, we missed that.
intensity of energy, but it is now like swirling around his arm. It would be like a red and purple sort of swirl
Conflict.
thing going on. Not a conflict, but like working in confluence. If that's what I'm looking for.
So good.
Working in tandem.
Nice.
Let's just do that and that. That's a lot of 6s. That is cocked. Alright, let's do that. Alright, that's 12, 18,
Professor, you're on deck. by the way.
22, 25, 30 damage.
In one hit, more than bloodying this beast.
Fucking
It's
A.
been a minute since we fought.
Oh,
these.
right.
Yeah,
I get to
second
attack again.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And it's at advantage.
Paladins.
How does 27 sound?
That sounds like it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I will.
You smiting again?
No. 12 damage.
12. Cleaving through, taking off a couple of its legs as it leans off to the side, you bisecting it in half.
It's gone.
Gone.
Wings are cool, but she's very knockable.
Yeah.
Well, it's also the spot she's in right now.
Those wings are heavy.
She's very knockable.
Yeah, she is.
Raymond wouldn't know about that.
Anything
Oh
else
my
you would like to do, Wolfgang? You still have about 5 feet of movement.
And a bonus action.
And a bonus action, yeah.
I don't really. Did not rage at the start of this fight, so I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's gonna stand right there.
Covered in on keg guts.
Being, yeah, sizzling. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I'm doing. Hold on.
I need to sizzle as a bonus action.
I need to sizzle as a bonus action. Is this? No, never mind. Okay, yeah, that is it.
Okay. Professor, you're up. Callus, you're on deck.
Sweet.
I feel like might
Okay,
make him later.
so I am going to fulfill the needs of my hidden backstory and ruin everything that Frogman knows and loves.
Yes.
No, just kidding.
I'm going to attack
I'm so
his family.
excited.
There was a split second. Brittany's like, what?
I'm gonna turn on the professor.
I'm going to obliterate his grandma. Disintegrate.
Uh,
No. However, I am going to royally ruin someone's day.
Do it.
Seeing the opportunity, and I just can't give the wombo combo up. And because I have height lines, because I am on the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
homeboy that is prone and paralyzed and automatically fails dexterity saving throws is going to get his ass disintegrated.
All right.
Did it.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Is that a once a day spell?
Yeah.
Vigorous eye contact.
Daniel goes balls to the wall.
Roll a big number, do big damage.
That's at least like what? 50 damage? It's 40 plus something, right?
It's 40 plus 10d6.
So
or something like that.
That's an average of what,
72
like
points of force damage.
that.
As I take the mace and you see it glow with this kind of deathly green energy, and I swing it forward, and a kind of like round like beam shot just
Dusting this individual.
Oh my god. Dude.
Dusting this whole.
Gosh, man. That's your first disintegrate spell, yeah?
second.
No,
I
he
hit
did
cast
it before.
disintegrate on Victor.
Father.
He just took it like a champ.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the difference. Victor ain't a bitch like that. Whatever the fuck that thing was.
It was a
Where-
no.
Well, this guy
It
was
a
this guy was,
It was a Dorgar.
paralyzed too.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm just gonna get this out of the way
Now
now.
he doesn't exist.
That was your action. You still have movement and a bonus action.
In this surprise round.
Yes. Yeah.
Just to remind ourselves to indulge in it.
It's a fun feeling.
Yeah.
So tasty.
It really is.
Surprise rounds are important, man.
Still up on the actually. No, I am going to. I'm going to move forward my full 30, and then I am going to face step and appear next to the
Okay.
Onkeg.
Hog.
And then
It's the charm effect, right? Because you're autumn right now.
yeah, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm not ready. 11.
Fails. It's charmed by me for 1 minute or until me or my companions deal damage to it.
Okay.
Charmed only by you, though, so it could still be hostile to us.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if it'd be hostile to you.
charmed by me, but if somebody damages it, then
That's
it
fair.
loses it.
But as long as we're indifferent towards it, it's generally
Yeah, I don't
chill
think it
to
would.
us.
Yeah, I don't think
It
would
can't attack
you.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, because the
That's true,
The
yeah.
charm, because this is just the charm.
I would say that,
condition.
yeah, it wouldn't go after you, but it could go after your
It
allies.
can't attack charm me, and I have advantage on interacting with it socially. I'm gonna take this concave out to tea.
You could try and convince it to like not attack your allies. But
Yeah.
we'll see what that DC's at. Okay. Moving on to Kylus. And then Rangoon, you're on deck.
Kylus will draw the frost staff off of his back.
Uh-oh.
Step up to the
Forgot about this
edge of the
item.
webs.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. 15, 20. I mean, you can get, like,
Right
there,
there,
but
yeah.
you've got a corner.
That's fine. He'll take a deep breath and close his eyes. When he opens them, they turn bright blue, and he exhales frost. And he holds the staff up and starts swirling it, and black wind creates a dome around the
How big?
4 enemies. 10 feet.
God damn, these guys are
This
getting
one?
Yes.
fucked up.
Around these?
It'll hit all 3 of them, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to know that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of save?
Dex save for all 3 of them.
Which they have disadvantage on because they're restrained, I think?
Those two do. That's going to be a failure. Yeah. Oh, man, that was a 19 on the second roll. That on-keg fails. Guy over there. He has advantage on the save, so it's a straight roll. That's only a 5. Fails.
Spells, damn.
And then the other one is going to actually have advantage. Dexterity save, you said? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fails. I'm rolling terribly. I can't get above a 10 right now.
Let's just get this and go right to the beholder, guys. Come on.
Teleport. Someone cast it.
37 points of cold damage to all of them. And I believe 2 of them are now trapped in a dome created of black ice.
What spell is this?
This is Wall of Ice.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know better than to ask him what spell he's casting.
Some things never change.
Well, I was just trying to figure out the mechanics of it. Oh my god, where is
It's
this
like
person?
listening to you cast your first Eldritch Blast.
Right.
I was like, what spell?
Some
What
fucking
spell?
wind.
Guys, mob up flavor.
You said it was 37 points of damage?
Yes.
Here you go. Here you go. There might be more. We just happened to discover those ones.
I can carry 300 pounds. Sorry. Just happened to look at that.
All right. Anything else you would like to do, sir?
I'm hoping the one that I disintegrated was their leader and they'll just fall apart after.
It sounds like it. He's at least their face.
He was the talker, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sending a message.
That's it. I won't
Okay.
use my bonus action.
Rangoon, you're up. Nesta, you're on deck.
All right, I will steady aim and throw a psychic blade right at that guy's face.
This one?
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
At advantage?
At advantage. Because she studied her aim.
Well, also because he's restrained, so it's already at advantage.
And doesn't she also get advantage on the first attack because she's got the rogue's mantle?
That's only after she teleports. She has to
True that.
teleport and
I
then
have
she
to
gets
teleport
advantage on
to
the
a
attack
dark
roll.
Oh, I thought it was.
It's the Shadow Monk ability.
But so steady aim's not even necessary.
21.
Yeah, you can just teleport and do it.
Yeah, you don't have to study aim if you don't want to, because it's restrained. You would have advantage on the attack roll anyways.
Oh, okay, then I shan't steady aim.
Yeah.
I should just
I
do
should.
whatever.
It's still advantage, so it's still whatever you roll.
21.
Okay, yeah, that totally hits. Go ahead and roll sneak attack.
Sneak a took.
That's one sneaky attack.
Sneaky attack.
What do I get for sneak attack again?
Plus,
Level 7, I think it's
Can't remember.
46.
I think it's.
I want to say it's 5, but I
it's
can't remember.
5d6.
Nah, it should say in your thing.
Pretty close to my regular roll with the
With the dice.
the D20 for D&D Beyond's app.
46 plus 4. So it's 5d66.
Plus the weapons damage.
Yeah. 66 plus 5
Nice.
because I have the extra special stuff now.
Well, no, your dagger, your psionic blade's a d8.
Yeah, it got the upgrade.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be
I
5d6
have
and a
one
d8.
here. Take
Yeah.
it. 5d6 and a d8 plus 5. Okay. I think I'm going to kill this guy. Oh, that was terrible, but okay. 10, 12.
Ones. Thanks.
10,
I mean, the other there's some 5s in there too, so. But
That
like,
evens out, I guess.
14 plus 5. 19.
19 points of damage.
19's so good.
And that guy already took ice damage, so.
Yes!
Nice.
Kill something!
And you have second attack still, right?
Yeah.
is the other guy in there? Is everything in there dead now?
Yeah, everything in there is gone. The
So-
only enemy is that one right
The
now.
only target we know of is that Gnonkeg.
Okay.
You have second attack, movement, and a bonus action.
That Ankeg is shit.
Okay, I will move my 30 feet towards. I'm gonna start making it towards the drow lady.
She could fly through the middle there.
Yeah, I want to fly through the middle.
Because the cube only adheres to surfaces.
For Nesta.
It's not like a floating cube.
And then I'm gonna bonus
Floating
action
about here.
30 more,
About there, I
there or
think.
so, yeah.
and hope that these guys don't
Floating
attack
in.
me.
I announced
They're
us.
kind of like, what is happening? This all happened in like 6 seconds.
Everything just died. All their threats just died. And
Yeah, pretty much.
These weirdos just showed up.
We're so cool.
All right, Nesta, you're up. Frogman, you're on deck.
I'm Frogman.
Going
My
to-
guys are Frogman, and then everything died.
It's Frogman. I'm here to save you.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, I don't even bother. I'm just gonna attack with my
I'll just.
longsword.
And you fancy schmancy longsword.
I'm just gonna attack with my fancy schmancy. Oh no, not 20.
Oh, no, that's funny.
Uh-huh.
She's going after the Ankeg.
Flying over. Crit.
So that's
So
27.
make sure because he homebrewed that it's not just 1d8, it's 2d8 because it's the 1d8 plus the 1d8 radiant as well.
Yeah. So you're getting
16.
16 plus 4. So you have a base of 20.
Now
and
roll
2d8.
Plus whatever you roll.
20 plus 2d8.
Okay, hang on.
20 plus 2d8.
Oh gosh,
She's getting a taste of that fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So that's 33.
33.
33 points of
Now
damage.
imagine if he had extra attack
Yeah.
and
Crit
and action surge because you're a fighter.
swinging through it, kind of, and you feel the charm fade.
Yeah, that's just a byproduct of me moving. I
Yeah.
wasn't
It's-
really concerned about it.
It's bad news for this thing right now. You still have a bonus action and some movement.
We still in surprise rounds.
No, you're out of surprise rounds now. You're at the top of the round. Nesta's going first.
I will. Would flying, since I'm flying above it, kind of, would it cause an attack of opportunity if I was to kind of have? Yeah, it would.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Unless you had struck it and you were at a distance,
Mm-hmm.
but now you're in melee with it, it can make an attack of opportunity.
Thank you. That makes sense. I will just stand guard in case it comes again.
Okay. Froggy, you're up.
I'll drop web because I don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
And I'll say, how many more are there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I imagine that was difficult terrain for me to get out that 25. So that's probably 30.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
without an action dash.
Yeah. And as I rush towards them, then I'll look over to this final Ankeg. They're dumb as shit. I'll mind sliver it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go ahead and int saving throw for me. I don't think it's possible for you to save.
It's totally possible. Oh no, it actually is not possible. I was looking at the wrong thing. That's I rolled a 16, so I got an 11.
Nice. Again, my DC is 17.
They have an intelligence of 1.
Just 5 psychic damage.
Okay, that one's dead. Oh no, it's not. Barely hanging on. It's got 1 HP.
Nice.
Minus D4 to its next saving throw.
Yup.
Make sure you grab a smite. Wolfgang.
Yes.
All out.
And yeah, I'm just sprinting towards my friends.
Okay.
That's it.
You just shoot it a side eye.
Okay.
He drops 1 hit point and dies.
Yes.
There you
I saw this coming.
are. I could use you.
Great.
Coming out of invisibility. Advantage on the attack roll against you.
Yeah.
And a +2 because I'm flanking.
If only it was dead.
So close.
Good to see you. Okay, make 2 attacks. Swinging.
I mean, we killed 7 creatures in that surprise round, and almost an 8th.
That's a 22 to hit.
22.
Yeah.
Do it.
Who's attacking me?
The one riding the Onkeg.
Right. Fuck it. Reaction. I'm gonna shield.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold my shield up, and then it kind of just like emits energy, and I just.
Catching it. Man, I don't know if I can break through that.
Makes my AC 26.
Nat 20, you could.
Yeah, I just have to. I think I have to get a nat 20. No, not on that one. That's a natural 1. It was a 9 plus not enough. You see that moment of like, oh fuck, kind of thing. Enter their eyes. Yeah, nothing to do there. Okay. Moving on, it is now one of the soldiers' turns.
Oh, I forgot that they had actions.
Oh yeah, they're up here
All right.
fighting with you guys.
We just showed up as an elite strike force that just eliminated all the enemies.
This one's
Oh,
gonna
you
run
you
up.
guys can fight too. Sorry. That's all right.
Smite, crit, area of effects,
Natural 1. totally
psychic
agree.
blades, disintegrate.
He's like, ah.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt.
He's like, I've trained all my life.
All you guys have to do is 1 damage to this Onkeg.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
You'd be like, I killed it.
5. This one runs up.
Trained all my
Another
life to
attack.
be a hollow
That's
guard.
cocked.
These assholes broke out of prison and just fucked
That is
around.
only a plus 9 to hit. Or only a 9. Misses completely. Oh well, with a plus
In my
2,
dysfunction.
Yeah, they're
that makes it
flanking.
an 11. I think
that still
Onkegs
misses
have
an
more.
Onkeg. Yeah.
Yeah, with that
I think they're
carapace.
like 13 or 14.
Deflecting off of the armor itself. The other one's gonna shoot with its short bow. Oh my god, I cannot roll.
1
at
point
all.
of damage, guys.
I rolled a 3, I rolled a 6, and then I rolled a 5.
Whoa.
They're really trying.
With plus 3s to
They're
hit.
giving it their all.
Guys, you're supposed to represent for the deep gnomes. Let's
They
go.
are-
They are not
Here.
the heroes of this story, but they are present as physical sacrifices. Wolfgang, you're up.
All right.
Professor, you're on deck.
This little thing, am I able to climb up there without that being difficult terrain?
Oh well, the web's over. Web's
no,
gone.
I'm talking about this here.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So that looks like what, 10 feet?
5, 10,
How far is it between here and here? Let's say
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40 for him.
fantastic.
35 for the Onkeg.
I will channel divinity.
We're burning everything.
That's short rest. I can get it back. Where
Channel
is it?
Divinity for Paladins is nuts.
Paladins are nuts.
I will channel divinity.
I feel like
Peerless
we'll at least get
athlete.
one
Using
long
Peerless
rest before we
Athlete,
go
giving
to
myself
all those.
another 10 feet
Hopefully.
of
Movement.
movement.
If it was my game,
And
I'd
then
do it.
I'm doing essentially what is a jumping leap at this guy with Max.
With Max.
Running long jump is
You gotta move 10 feet.
yeah, but how far can you cover?
I think it's the strength score, I believe. I'm pretty
So
sure.
you can cover 20 feet for you, I
Yeah.
believe.
But you can't
Or
move
maybe it's
outside of
half
your,
your
you
strength
can't move
score?
outside of your total movement.
His Peerless Athlete gave him an extra 10 feet of movement, so
okay.
he has another 30 feet to work with
there
right
you go.
now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did he makes it?
Oh,
You would.
my jumps are increased by 10 feet also.
Oh, so
There's
you
no
can
way
jump
he-
up to 30 feet right now.
Yeah. So I'm going to jump from there
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Axe in the air.
and just
Yeah.
big ol' overhand axe.
Long jump. When
On
you
the
make a
Onkeg
long
or on
jump,
the
you
guy?
cover a number
On the
of
guy.
feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Which he just did.
Yeah.
He would have 20. His Peerless athlete adds another 10.
Yeah.
You just moved your whole movement speed, but cleared that space.
That's insane.
And I get advantage on the attack because it's so fucking badass.
'Cause it
You
was so
you
good.
get to
Yeah.
make the attack because your class abilities allow you to
Can fly.
He would be flanking because I'm there.
No, he's not directly behind.
But
24.
24 hits, yeah. You're hitting the dude, right?
I'm hitting the dude.
I'm hitting the dude.
Hit the dude!
Do I?
Skadoosh.
I'm hitting that
Yeah,
dude.
like a dude.
As you fly across, you
Over in
just
the neck.
collide with him before you've even landed on the ground.
Okay. Was that 12? Yeah, it was 12.
You should become a paladin, not a fighter.
Who?
Ew.
10.
Ooh.
For smite?
Yeah. No smite.
Okay. 10 points of damage.
Landing into an incredible, beautiful roll, coming up again with a backswing with the axe.
Swinging towards
That is a 17.
17.
Yeah.
Misses. As a shield pops up, deflecting off.
It what?
But I'm just gonna roll the damage anyways.
No. I mean, for funsies, sure.
Much better.
In another universe. In the other multiverse.
The next time. Fine.
Do
74 hypothetical damage.
That was bonus action, your action, and movement. You have nothing left right now.
I slap.
Free action. Professor, you're up. Kylus on deck.
I'm not gonna burn everything.
Do this. I don't want to do anything.
Burn it all. Burn it.
I am going to hit the Unkeg in front of me that has 1 HP.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's an 18 plus stuff.
Yep, you kill it.
Yeah.
It literally had 1 HP.
It do a big die.
Hit do big.
That's how you do it, stupid deep gnomes.
Your friends.
That's literally your
That's how you
kill.
deal one damage.
Most of them are pedestrians.
I literally just
Most
take
of them pick mushrooms.
I take the mace and just kind of look at its face and then just
Bad.
falls down, legs splaying out.
You don't use the right side of the mace. You just hit it.
Actually,
with
it's an
the
insect, so they would.
pommel.
Oh, yeah.
That's your first attack action.
I'm gonna swing around, and I'm gonna make a trip attack on the Dwergar that is riding
Okay.
the Ankeg.
Roll to hit.
That's only a 16.
16. Deflecting off to the side.
You gave yourself +2 because we're flanking.
You said we weren't flanking. Damn.
Yeah,
well,
you're not,
actually-
you have to be directly behind. You could move. Yeah, I'd allow it.
Make that an 18.
You killed my deep gnome.
18 does hit.
Get fucked, asshole.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So.
And I have to make a dex save.
Strength save.
Strength save. That is a 17.
17 saves. He is
Yeah.
not knocked prone.
Okay.
2d6. For 12 points of damage.
Nicely done. He's
You rolled
looking
2 6s?
rough.
I get a d6 from the sigil.
No, but you rolled 2 6s is what I'm saying?
No, I got 6 and a 2.
He also has a plus.
I have a
plus.
to the
Yeah, that's
damage.
Damn,
Okay.
2 6s, that's great.
Anything else you would like to do?
That's it for me.
Kylus, you're up.
These are all where I create another dome. It's real annoying.
Just say the word, Bart.
Nah.
Nah.
I'll move forward 30 feet. Someone could get me there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, towards the enemies.
30.
Sure.
Or you could be like 30.
Yeah, I'll go right there.
That seems more
Majestic.
Kylos.
Yeah.
Wind coming from nowhere in a tunnel.
Yeah, I'll step up onto the rock.
Come from my wings.
Yeah. Thank you, Nesta.
You said there was some light in here, right?
Yeah, there's a bit of like lichen moss kind of growing throughout the area that's casting a bit of bioluminescence.
Okay. He'll look out at this very dim shadows cast from the light here,
Okay.
and he'll pull them all towards him, and then on the ground in front of him, a form comes up from the shadow,
What?
and he will summon a shadow version of himself.
Teach me.
Teach me, bestie.
Yes.
And then he'll just cross his arms. All right, you can take care of this.
And it goes immediately after you.
Yep.
Yep.
Invoke duplicity?
No, it's a summon aberration.
Ah.
It's just flavored as a shadow version of me.
That's so cool.
This will be the star spawn form, and
Okay.
I'll have it move forward and
Some Cthulhu type shit.
Some Cthulhu type shit. The darkness between stars, you know. How about make two
The
attacks?
shadow melds into the ground, creating a shadow, and appears, lifting out of there, clawing. Actually, probably has a shadow scimitar.
It has an aura, so both of them have to make a wisdom saving throw.
At the start of their turn, or the second they enter it?
It's at the start of the turn, so it wouldn't
Okay.
be now. Yeah.
So at the start of their turn.
yeah, so I'll just make I'll make 2 attacks.
Okay. Onkag or the dude?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah. Oh no, psychic slam is 1 creature. But I can attack twice.
Yeah. You can split it if you want
yeah,
to.
I'll just attack the Onkag with both.
Okay. Roll to hit.
The first one is going to be. This is really weird to calculate. Hold on. Spell attack modifiers and +4. 21 for the first one.
21 hits.
And then 15 for the second one.
15 also hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Roll.
Remember how we almost got killed by onfigs?
Right.
Yeah, right.
I just listened to that, and it
Back of
was
those noobs.
very funny.
Let's see, 26 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, man.
Between both?
Between both. Yeah.
And each one does.
Just this
Each one.
This
does
purplish
26.
blood begins to pour out of the different orifices in this creature.
Orifice.
But it is
Orifice.
still up.
Yep.
Anything else? Oh no, that turns over.
Yeah.
Okay,
Already
moving
used my bonus
to...
action.
It is that Onkag's turn. What type of saving throw am I making?
Hold on. I believe it's the start of my turn, not their turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This Onkag...
Sorry, first time using the spell, so
Mm-hmm.
learning it.
Learned.
There's like 3 different forms too, so like they all do different things.
Yikes.
So like the list for everything is just super long, and it's like add your spell attack modifier plus the spell level plus 3, and I'm like, ugh,
What is
basic
that?
addition.
The
That's
aberration
how
and
everything
Nesta,
is.
I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws.
Acid.
As the Onkag reels back, launching
a-
a spray of acid.
Is that 2?
8.
It's a line of acid in front of it, up to 30 feet.
Okay, so not me.
No, it's directly in front. 8, fail.
Your apparition has to make.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What was it?
Dexterity save.
Dex. Okay.
Your aberration gets +3. Anyone next to me gets +3 to their save.
Sick.
Nice.
Who
How
else
close
made
is
that?
next to you?
10 feet.
Yeah, I believe it's 10 feet.
Could be.
Couldn't be me.
8.
Fail. You both take 14 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I rolled really well.
Finally.
I know, seriously. Well, it wasn't to hit, it's just saving throw. I was like, I can't roll to hit right now, I need to just make saves. It's not going to do much more than that, though. Moving on to Ranguin, you're up.
Okay.
Nesta, you're on deck.
I'm gonna move to the stone lady. I think I can do that.
Not close.
As you approach, a couple of them kind of like cower a bit as a floating Gith creature they've never seen before approaches.
I'm gonna take out my vial of anti-petrification and we're gonna pour it right on top of her little head.
Not in the butt?
Not in the butt.
Yeah, it's clear you guys are helping. There's no roll that needs to happen here.
So I saw
You
that.
pour it over. I had to think
I saw
about
it.
it. I was like, with everything that's transpired, you have so clearly made it apparent you are not here to hurt them. So you begin to pour the potion over them. We will see how that takes effect.
She crumbles.
That is your action. You still
Yep.
have a bonus action and a bit of movement, I think, as well.
I
I think you have like
will-
5 feet of movement.
I'll bonus action dash towards the bad guy behind him.
25, 30, 35. You can get right up to them
Yeah.
if you want to.
And then I'll hold my action for my next turn.
Okay.
Well,
Nesta, you're up.
I'm gonna
Froggy,
flash
you're on.
back to the fight that we first had with the Onkegs, and I'm gonna remember what worked so well then, and cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, the damage
Oh,
already.
the
so
poetic
it's gonna be
justice.
D12s, not D8s. Because they've been damaged.
2d12.
5.
Hell yeah. 2d12.
Yeah, that fails.
Oh man, I
Just
really
a
want
bit.
this thing to die to.
Need d12? Yeah, you got it.
Pretty good.
Nice.
That will be, hang on, 15? No,
Yeah, 15.
15 points of damage.
The legs curling in. It dies.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're
Toll
left
the
with a
Dead.
single individual.
Doesn't fall off the thing as it crumbles beneath him.
No, it settles and rests, but he's still there, regretting his
Oh
life.
yeah, and it should have had a -4 to that wisdom save too.
Should we?
For
I got him.
funsies.
Should we cap this
That was going to be a
guy
3.
and figure out what he knows?
Oh,
Oh.
Sounds like meta knowledge that we don't know.
Oh sure, but
That's your action. Anything else you'd
Murder!
like
Murder!
to do? Frognan, you're up.
Nice. Movement. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Frognan's
25, 30.
Getting a little closer, you do recognize as you're running by this individual. This is Ghibli Torko, who
Ghibli
after
Torko.
Good
your
old Ghibli.
after your sister was turned to
Ghibli
stone, he became the new
Torko.
leader of the
Ghibli
Hollow
Torko.
Guard.
He's the one that returned with her, yeah?
One of them.
Alright.
Ghibli Torka.
Ghibli Torko. If it is an old Ghibli
Nice.
Torko.
This one, the one that sucked?
They're both
Yeah,
suck.
they all suck.
Yeah.
sucks.
Great. But the one that had that rapier stance.
Yes.
Cool.
That means great.
Okay, so I'll run up and turn back and looking at the Dwergar, I will just throw a nice casual chill touch. No. He's good armored. I'll just throw another mind sliver.
Mind sliver.
And no, chill touch. Final answer.
Ah! Final answer.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
Okay, that'll be 28.
28 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Rolled a nat 19.
Jesus.
That'll be 9 points of necrotic damage.
Spotlight is on you.
Yeah.
Totally. Tell him to throw his weapon down.
So seeing him threaten my family, I get a little Kylus flare in me, and I embrace the shadows that are nearby, and I let this own Dwergar's shadow grab and pull him and smash him into the ground,
Snapping his spine and crushing him, almost like an accordion compressed.
Lovely.
Falls to the ground. Dead.
What's his name? Ghibli? Studio Ghibli?
Yes.
Ghibli Torko.
You're not
Great
spelled
movies.
the same way. It's
They-
Jibly.
Join the Heron.
Jibly. Torko?
Torko.
Awesome. Ghibli, what's going on?
Music.
As the heat of battle begins to end, he kind of sits down, sheathes his weapon, looks at you and just, "What are you doing here?
I'm here to save you.
How did you know what's going on?"
It's a long story. I met my
We
dad
don't-
again. Regardless, we're here. Let's kick some ass and party later.
Your
Can't wait
witch
for that party.
friend was turned to stone.
Should be wearing off any second.
There's a number of our people who went further into the caves.
Okay.
This is all that's left. Looking about and
Just
counting,
you?
there's about 15 people here.
Kind of all crammed into this corner.
I only had a couple represented.
I get it.
Um,
Okay. I can protect you. I'll make a home for you. You guys are in no state to venture on. You need to preserve yourself. Preserve Hovel Hollow. You are Hovel Hollow.
We have sick, and we have hungry. We haven't had access to food.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, Unkeg does make a decent meal. We can help get it cooked up.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Is this a safe location? I can make you a structure.
I have no idea. These bastards showed up out of nowhere.
Duergar.
Duergar.
Have you not encountered them before down here?
Not personally, no.
Were they just attempting to kidnap you?
That's what it sounded like.
Where have you been hiding out down here?
Here, this has been our space.
Were there any scouts that may attract you, or did we get them all?
We're the last 3 of the Hollow Guard.
No, the Duergar scouts. Anyone that might know that
Oh.
you're here.
Beyond the ones that were present, unless there were more who were invisible. We didn't even know those invisible ones were here.
Okay.
Do you have any idea where they came from?
Further down.
All right.
Wolfgang's.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Wolfgang's kind of wandering this area, just poking at things with his axe. See if there's any
Trying to
other.
find. This is the martial version of find invisibility, see invisibility.
Well, your
Exactly.
blind sense.
Yeah, oh, there's
Your
also
blind
that.
sense kicking in as well as you're walking about the space.
I guess he's not poking at things with his axe then.
Yeah, you're just kind of walking and listening very carefully.
Anyways, continue.
I'll summon my shadow spawn closer to me. Go further down. Check it out. See what you can find.
Blending into the dark and a shadow traveling forward. How long is it?
An hour.
An hour. Okay. Jesus.
Every time it passes us, we're like, oh.
It is at this point that the petrification begins to wear off. You hear gasps from excited to see that this person is okay now. Your mentor sits up and kind of
Yeah, I'll sprint to her. Elmirna, I'm back.
Frogman kind of pulls you in for a hug. You all see an elderly drow woman, which is saying something.
Yeah, like what, pushing 800-900?
Pushing closer to 700. They live to about 750 in my world.
Okay.
Shocks of bright white hair amidst dull gray features. The eyes are weathered and starting to cloud a bit. Hair's cut very short. Matted, a bit of a mess. In tattered robes and clothing, not really wearing any armor on them. Well, it's a pleasure to not be stone anymore.
Yeah, trust me, I know the feeling.
I did that. That was me. I fixed you.
I owe you. Not
Oh,
many.
real handshake.
Real handshakes across the table.
Yeah.
Not many who would save someone like me, so I appreciate that.
They're not like many.
I can tell.
Hi.
This is my group. We're here to complete the deed. We're here to save Hovel Hollow.
Well, let's sit. Perhaps I'm on keg. Let's chat.
Yeah.
Taking a short rest here? Is that what's going on?
We'll see if we make it.
Before we do, okay, let me gather some protection. And I will, for the first time, summon the spell that I've been creating.
Mhm.
Takes a minute to cast, so hopefully I have time. I will cast Frogman's Mobile Home.
Woo!
Hey!
And
Let's get that battle map out to see that.
I'll make,
Yeah, roughly within the space.
Yeah.
I won't crush anything.
right here, basically.
Yeah. Just drop it on there.
Yes.
Drop it on the professor.
Yeah, I'm leaving Frogman right there for you. Zach.
Perfect. I will make a one-story structure.
You gonna pop the top?
Pop the tap.
Hey.
Where everyone can be
Look at
safe.
that.
Look at that
Look
puppy.
at that.
That's so cool.
So sexy.
Would you say this is actually the size?
That's exactly the size,
Okay.
yeah. It's actually slightly smaller than the dimensions we had discussed. But that was the best model I could find.
As the space has been constructed, you just get a number of people who run up to you. Thank you.
This is the last.
Shaking your hand, hugging you, patting you on the shoulder.
This isn't forever. This is about 8 hours or so. Enough to take a rest.
This is impressive, my pupil.
I learned a lot. I can't wait to show you.
You probably know more than I do now.
Oh, I doubt it.
Well, making your own spells. That's progress.
Yeah, I mean, I was inspired by other ones I've read about, but regardless, I can show off to you later. There's important business to discuss while we rest. We'll fry up the on-keg. We have water skins we can share. I think if you took a rest, you could make more water if you needed to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever our ration levels are, with time we can recover.
If you're gonna make water, do it in the corner, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me lay down some newspaper real quick.
Mhm.
These teak gnomes are peeing everywhere.
The world is their toilet.
There's so many questions I have for you now that I'm back.
Fire away.
But first comes first, most pressing. This beholder, this beast. How did you turn to stone? What information do you have?
I was clawed fairly recently, not too long ago. There were more of our kin who moved away from Hovel Hollow, moving further down into the dark. It was during that moment that we were surprised, and I was struck. What they're doing moving further down, I can only guess, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Beholder's work. Your mother and your sister were amongst them.
I understand. We've been able to avoid most of them coming through the village, and we'll keep it up. And any idea if we got another one of these anti-stone potions on them?
We have no more petrified here,
But my mother and my sister, are they the turned stone?
yes.
If
Your sister was the first to animate.
do you have any idea if we give them one of these potions,
I
what
don't.
their mind will be?
I don't know.
Any of the stone cursed, any of the clawed, have they been animated in the same way, or are they frozen permanently?
It seems to be spreading from a central point. Mainly your sister.
So it seems that there's something special about her.
As far as we know, she's patient 0.
Frogman, you turned back after 24 hours,
Mm-hmm. After one of the stone clawed me, though.
so why haven't the rest of them?
It seems like there's a different intensity if it comes from the beholder himself
Sure.
versus.
But it sounded like this, for lack of a better word, pandemic that swept your village started from your sister who clawed somebody.
Perhaps the beholder put something extra into it. They're maniacal, highly intelligent beings. They could create, and then this could very well just be some sort of sick experiment that it's conducting as a test for a greater goal that it has.
They do love experiments.
Your friend knows a lot.
Wolfgang's kind of just like staring icy at her.
I'm gonna go help some of the sick-looking ones.
Okay.
Any knowledge and information that you have on this beholder, its potential whereabouts, or even the last sightings of Frognan's sister would be greatly appreciated. Any intel that can help us.
It's been at least 2 days since they started moving further down.
Can you make a map?
I could write out what I know. It has been some years since I've traveled, though. A lot can change. I'll draw out what I know.
Ghibli, You've been on patrol. Can you assist?
I can a bit, sure. I haven't been too far down beyond what I experienced with your sister and bringing her back. Yeah, I can help.
Okay. Well, I do have other questions, but it doesn't seem like now's the time. Maybe we kick some ass and then we chat?
We're going further down.
Do you think it's time sensitive?
Well, it's up to you.
Is this the only entranceway back?
Mr. Nand, if you give it about 25 minutes, a shadowy summon will be back. Might be able to tell us some more.
Okay.
I think it's worth it.
Yes, anything that we can do to get information and get ahead rather than just walking in blind is
Yeah.
better.
The way I see it, we have three options, and I don't know how time sensitive this is. If there's more people at risk, or if they're all stone, or what. We can pursue now that you have some semblance of protection. We can wait an hour or so, get a little bit of recouping, and go.
It is around this moment you feel your tether gone.
Scratch what I said. I think they're dead.
You think who's dead?
The shadow.
Oh, your shadow guy.
Yeah.
That means that there's conflict
Something.
close.
Something took it out. Less than 5 minutes.
I would say it's between getting this set up, getting people in, having a bit of conversation, 12 minutes.
About 12 minutes out.
Do you share senses at all with that? Or
It's not like it was.
no?
We could use Oz right now.
Maybe we could do some old-fashioned types of works. We have those blossoms. Maybe we could make some kind of fall traps to blind those on the outside, protect those on the inside.
It's a good idea. I'm semi-familiar with traps. The
Okay.
setting thereof.
I've read of them, but I've never made one.
It's kind of, the little bit of food that we can get our hands on is usually caught through traps during the winters.
I mean, if we need some information, one of us here is, well, leagues better than the rest of us at getting some knowledge. If you're with him.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm good at knowledge.
No, sneaking around, finding out stuff.
That's, yeah. Mhm. That's very true.
I feel like the rest of us might just slow you down. I wasn't the most stealthy. I kicked a rock.
I don't think Rengwin should go right now. I think separating 12 minutes out,
If we wait a bit,
I'm just saying if she goes 12 minutes out and she disappears, what's next?
I say we all go together.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, though?
We don't have to go now. We can rest.
I like the idea of waiting a little longer.
I
We're
could
gonna
up
take
this
care of your
again.
people.
We could rest up 8 hours right now, take care of you. 8 hours from now, we take a rest, and then we take off. If you don't think it's time sensitive. If the beholder's around the next turn,
We
need to be
accomplished
at
the first
maximum
part of
strength.
our goal and we found your friend. I think that now we should get back into fighting shape and move on to the next thing.
The only thing that I'm concerned about is
I agree with Rengwin.
if we truly did, whether we killed all of the Durga or if one was invisible and got away, there is a strong chance that either after some time, if this Durga party doesn't go back to where they came from, another force will come out.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Unless we scared the crap out of them.
See, the thing is that if we did lay waste to all of them, they don't know in the fashion of which we did that, and they're probably just going to send a larger force to deal with whatever problem took down this party.
But the thing is, I mean, we could fight Dwergar all day. This beholder, if we go right now, I
Yes,
mean,
we can fight Dwergar all day. Can they?
we keep them in here and we stay on the outside. We protect them.
the way I see it, we have 12 minutes to either move them and the others back towards the other stone people, or leave them here and we press forward.
I think we could potentially rest here for a time. But I think relocating the people and then setting up another shelter for them. That way, because again, Dwerg are probably going to come to this location. If we just leave them there,
Are there any caverns? Any natural protections? Any pinch spots that we could conceal?
From right here? No. We would have to move further in.
How far?
I don't know. It's been decades since I've traveled, and the Underdark loves change.
I say we get some food in your people, see to their wounds, and then as soon as they're ready, we all go down further. It would be great to be able to defend your we can't defend your friends without moving forward.
You were just saying to rest up, but now you think the better idea is to move on?
I think she's saying both.
rest first, then move forward together.
What was that?
Off in the distance.
Coming from the way
Sounds
we
like-
came in,
All right, let's go outside and make some traps.
On it.
I think the people that have been turned to stone have been following us this whole time.
Yeah, where did the...
It's been a singular path. It's not like there's a lot of twists and turns to move off of. So if they just kept walking.
So it's from back from where we were.
Yes.
So we have to move on.
That's as big as the gap is, right?
So this was the first turnoff. The tunnel has continued that way, and then there was curvature. By the time you guys got to about here, you two started hearing talking.
We could lock them in here.
Yeah, but it's that wide, right?
Can we?
For that entrance, yeah.
I can hold them for 10 minutes.
I
Unless
mean,
they break through the ice.
I could make another structure. I could dismantle this structure and just plop one blocking the way.
It would give us at least 8
Might
hours.
be worth it.
8 hours could be a full rest.
Do it now. You have a
to
minute.
act
All right,
Let's
I'll
go.
go into this entryway and I'll make a brand new structure. It takes 1 minute to cast.
1 minute.
1 minute.
If they're getting too
Okay.
close, I'll throw up an wall of ice.
Are you sneaking over there? You two will have to make stealth checks moving that in that direction. Unless you just want to move over there and try and do it as fast as possible and hope for the best.
The ice wall's gonna damage them if I do it. It'll kill them.
Stealth. I'll go by myself. I will use my last.
I'll give you
Smoke
guidance.
Cabinet!
Guidance.
Plus guidance?
Plus guidance.
Hell yeah.
I'll wait at the doorway.
Okay.
We're kind of
That's a nat 20.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like I
full
said,
Yes!
27.
Camouflaged into your natural environment.
Yes.
Moving over, you spend a minute beginning to cast. And as you do, two of them walk right past you. And keep walking beyond. As you sit there looking at them casting.
That's badass.
And as you look down, there's about 28 more.
I hate this place. I hate it.
As your structure forms, they and start rushing towards that space before
A whole
a wall is placed.
fucking building in the way.
A
Can just
full
put the top
fucking
there.
building
Yeah.
with one entrance
Yeah.
and one exit.
Uh-huh.
Which aim on that side.
Yes.
The wall reaching the top, you start to hear clawing against the stone.
Mm-hmm.
But you have that building blocking your
Good job.
only way out of here.
Good job, man.
All right. Well, it worked last time.
You've reset it, so it's another 8 hours for it.
I think let's go the fuck to sleep again.
Well, we probably have to deal with the two that got through.
The other two kept walking.
Oh, they went.
Oh.
that
He rolled a
way.
natural 20. They just
Okay.
ignored him.
Good.
All right. I
Yeah,
feel
from
like
there.
around the corner is next big encounter we face. If my sister is patient 0, that beholder's not going to let her go far
We
from
can't
him.
fight them.
So
We can't be here when this ends.
I think we rest up right now, if none of us takes a watch, it doesn't take 8 hours, right?
It would only take, well, you have to rest for 6 and then light activity.
Do we need a long rest?
Well, if we want to go into the beholder with full strength.
He's going to need one. He has not rested since technically almost 2 days. All of your clocks are off right now.
Yeah.
You 3 have a different trigger for when your point of exhaustion. You 2 have a different one,
great.
and you have a different one.
So we could
You're
try
coming up on exhaustion.
We're all on
points.
different sleep cycles.
Yeah.
Who
we-
has exhaustion?
No.
He's
I'm
coming
getting
up
close.
on exhaustion.
I think if we take the time, rest now, get all of us back up to full strength and back on the same schedule.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll have 6 hours of resting, and then the light activity. Could that be a slow jaunt?
If you go into combat, your long rest is gone.
We can't
Okay.
take that chance.
Okay.
You can take the
You and I are good.
chance, but it's up to you.
Okay.
Can you cast this again once you're
Right now, let's see.
feeling up to it?
Once I'm feeling jolly, fuck yeah. Right now though, and oh no, that's the wrong spell slots. I just used that. So yeah, I can try to make it overlap, and just replace if we time it well.
I can also rest and
Keep in mind.
I can also rest and be ready first, so that way when it does go, if it does go down at a time where we all need to leave, again, I have a non-lethal way of hopefully distracting most of them.
Okay. So we rest now. I will try to, in the morning, even if though it takes some of my powerful energy, I can re-up it to at least buy us time.
Okay.
By us? I'm worried about them. We want to buy them time.
Yeah, it'll buy it 8 hours, hopefully more, assuming this holds like we're hoping
That's
for.
enough time to kill a beholder? I like it.
Right. Well, we rest. In 4 hours, I can hand out some plums. All right.
Those are so good.
All right, I gotta know what the big deal is. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, fresh out. I got to give them to the refugees first.
That's fine. They're probably
Some
garbage.
on keg being cooked,
Mhm.
and the gentle white noise of stone against stone, clawing at the wall. Eventually, it does fade, and your long rest begins. And we'll pick up from there next time.
Awful.
Let's kill the beholder next session.
I looked at the time and I was like, oh, he's about to end it.
I got to.
Yeah.
Over
Some of us got things in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like
All
no.
right. Like who?
Like,
Who here works?
All right. Well, we'll see where
Another
this takes
D&D
us from here on out. Diving further and further into the Underdark.
Come.
Each step just feels a little worse than the last.
Gosh, it's funny.
Thank you all so much for joining us. This was super fun.
Was it?
Bit of an
Yes, it was.
just a bit of an update. I don't think we announced it in our last one because I don't think we knew in our last one. But we are now podcast streaming.
Paul kind of mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned it,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
realized we never made like an official announcement. You can catch us on where you catch your normal podcasts: Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon.
Amazon,
We're all over the place.
4.
We have our first 3 episodes up, and
We have
my
our
God.
first 7 up.
Yeah, we're
Oh, we have our first 7 up.
We're right
Okay.
past that.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Old news.
By the time
It's-
this airs, probably even more than
Right,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
It is insane how much this game has changed in terms of like how we interact and who
It
we
really
were back
is
then.
interesting. how
Yeah,
different
so
it-
if you're coming
yeah.
in right now and you're wanting to see roughly where it started, this is
Some
an
of
easy
our growing
thing.
pains.
Some of our growing
We're all
pains.
real awkward.
Yeah, technical growing pains, behavioral growing pains. But you can start there and work your way up to.
And you can just listen while you do the
watching us.
dishes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
or while you're driving,
what I do.
plug us in.
Personally, I
While
think
hearing
my voice
myself
is
talk.
annoying as fuck, but enjoy.
It's a good
really good sell.
Really good
I'm
stuff.
trying.
He's putting in the work. Thank you
can't
guys so much
see
for
his face.
joining
Yeah.
us.
There you
20
go.
Chronicles across the board on all socials. Check us out. We're kind of funny sometimes. But
Literally.
thank you all so much, and we will see you all next time.
And Shenanigans!
Good night.
Goodbye.